Circle Podcast. What's up, brother? Joe Vargas, what's good? We got Cynthia, Sybil, Tip Diamonds in the house, Devil Luke, Locoism. We got Fat Mike. We got Brian Webb, Cake Batter, Andre 6000. We got Death Bane, Lionel Bolden is in the house. Pause. We got Ashton Mueller. We got Pandamar, Quincy. Who else? We got OC Reed is in the house. My brother Phantom Kraken, aka Johansel's in the house. We got a LOL Kid for life with the $2. Hey guys, laughing my ass off at that background. Yeah, we got Gaming Despairs in the house. My brother Alex Escobar. Congratulations to Alex, man. He been grinding, man. He been getting his weight on. Now he looking all suave and debonair and shit, all cut up, six pack and everything else. You know what I'm saying? Got everybody jealous.
But he is met with resistance. That surprised him a little bit.
Shout out to Floyd Mayweather with $2. Sony Bandit, Corporate Slaves, and Captain Too Hard. Oh man. Yeah, who else we got? We got Jamil Dixon. Yeah. We got Darkly. The Room is in the house. D-Webb, AP the Shooter. Who else we got, man? Hey, y'all keep it coming. Hey, we got D-Webb. Oh, man. With the one. My man said, look at that. 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Hey, I got to start paying some bills here. Right quick, we got we got a classic 153. He's a new member. Congratulations. Yeah, thanks for signing up. We got my brother D-Webb with the $100. Hey man, they got they who's that dude that kind of looks like Trump over there in the UK? I forgot that dude's name. But anyway, they got that
extra ammunition.
Yeah, whatever they do. They got the check, the stimulus check, UK stimulus check with the $100. Appreciate that. We got D81 Cash for the $2. What's up, Pounder? We appreciate that, brother. We got Eric A with the $2. What's good, Z and Pounder? Yeah, so we got all super chats, man. We got Cyberboard, Top Real Thompson. We got everybody. We got an amazing show today. So we don't have to get with it. We got a lot of killers in the house. We got some damage control that some people gonna have to deal with. And we here to snap some necks, and we here to give Zia the ultimate ultimatum. Hey, is he gonna extend his Kratos contract? Is he gonna keep riding with the house that Yoshida built, or is he gonna go over there to Phil Spencer and Aaron Greenberg? We gonna find out tonight, baby.
Hey, yo, listen, we also got a new room called the Coon Room, Kevin. I would hate to see you get thrown in that room today. The Coon Room.
The Coon Room.
Yeah, man. And also, before we get to this starting over with the food and fucking, I need everybody to say a prayer for my man, my brother FC Violent. Remember FC Violent? We had him on the multiplayer podcast. He felt that he had to join the Saltiest Gaming podcast. It was a better look, you know what I mean? And now he said the Saltiest Gaming has stabbed him in his back, so this one happened and Cooning goes wrong, so please say a prayer for FC Silent. Was Violent or Silent? But shout out there, right? Anyway, so Sony came out with
a big factor in their offense tonight.
I still want to go back because I wanted to do another video on the state. What it was the last of those two games, right? And what they showed, and again, I always said that Naughty Dog was my favorite. Was my favorite. Sony Santa Monica. You know, I'm a huge God of War fan. But honestly, no cap. Honestly, looking at what they showed, Thursday too. When was watch the show? Wednesday. It was Wednesday, right?
Mm-hmm.
It surpassed what God of War was or is.
Yeah.
I mean, they took it to another level, and I didn't even listen. I was even more impressed with what they showed. The gameplay. We saw more of the game, and then with the actual flip it. You know what I mean? Remember her sliding, hitting the guy in the jaw with the hammer. I was even, a lot of Xbox. I'm not gonna be too messy. Was claiming the downgrade. I was even more impressed with what they showed then. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about anybody's political views and stance, and I ain't even getting into that weird shit. But I was even more impressed with what they were able to do. Now, I don't know what engine they're using, but that is the bar, I should say. And it's sad to say that it's coming at the tail of the generation. But I think, Bob, I have yet to play the game, but just by looking at gameplay mechanics and graphics, I think Sony has set the bar for what was with the 8th generation, what the if 8th generation was and is it could be. I don't think nothing that we had that came out. I'm not saying you didn't have great games. I understand you got great games on many sides, but it has surpassed or come close to what Naughty Dog has showed Wednesday. Oh yeah. I think.
Yo, what up?
Well, Alex Little. What's good? Yeah,
chilling, y'all. What's going on?
Hey, Z, I want to make a correction. A while ago, D-Web donated 100 euros.
Yeah.
So that is equivalent to $130 Man, we appreciate that.
Shout out to him. Shout out to him.
Also, while I'm there, let me go ahead and pay a couple of more bills before you continue. Tyrell Thompson with the $5. Give that man his props. 16,000 on Twitch, yo.
Oh yeah.
Congrats again, Z, on that. You know what I'm saying? Putting in a lot.
The hell? Did you fuck up?
And leaving Xbox Ones and copies of the breakdown for them. Hey.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
Hey, they breaking police car windows and shit with Xbox Ones with the Connect.
Big ass bricks, right?
Yeah. Hey, we got AP the Shooter with the $10. We appreciate that, brother. That's Kratos cutting Master Chief throat right there. He's saying, "Watch Post Up come in here." He said, "What are we doing here?" He said, "I don't care what the story is. It looks fire." He said, "FC non-violent is Braxton from Jamie Foxx show."
Hey, yo, shout out to my brother Stuart Stokes, man. Long time no see, good brother.
He said, "Yeah, they've had a tough time poking the lid off."
Y'all watch that show?
Yeah. Shout out to my man, my brother, Stuart Stokes, AP the Shooter. But I mean, like I said, even like from touch thing. I don't really. I'm still learning the inner workings of Twitch. I'm hoping it might hit with no bot channel. Hoping they legit, but. I think I had like 13, like 3,000. Motherfuckers rated my channel and like great. Like I first one I ever seen like that, and then they had like a 16,000 on Twitch. But shout out to if it's legit. Shout out to whoever it is, whoever, you know what I mean. I appreciate that.
Need to get a shot in those slam dunk
25. Could they coming in with the $10? See, take the franchise tag.
For the sign. But I'll get your opinion. Like I said, in my opinion, I'm gonna let you guys go. I think they have set the bar. What is or whatever. You know what I mean? That's even. I know people are hyping up Cyberpunk 27, but I not really. This is I think, in my opinion, they really set the bar on what next generation, not the next generation, what this generation is. Like the pinnacle, like that's the ceiling. You know what I mean? Even God of War is my favorite game. In my opinion, they even surpassed that. What they showed is the gameplay. I ain't talking about the story. I ain't talking about any agenda. You know, I'm not getting. I'm just talking overall. This is the game for what it is and what they showed, like the facial animation, sliding around. When she stabbed my man in the lung in the back, like that shit was crazy. I mean,
the Heat making a switch here.
Yeah, that shit was wild. That gameplay looked crazy.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Eric Woodson. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And really keeping the ball.
So they're doing the same thing here.
The real thing to look at is that's done on 4.2 T-flops. So they should put T-flops into perspective, right? Why Microsoft Studio having access to 6 T-flops?
Marvin Williams is for the Bucks.
They did not win
for Chris Middleton.
They didn't do anything close to that.
Nothing.
To the paint.
So you have the tools, but do you have the talent? You know what I'm saying? Just because you wear Air Jordans, you ain't going out there dropping 5 on game 6. Then
here's Antetokounmpo. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. But they get it back.
I got the tools.
Here's
Yeah.
Buckets.
I'm wearing my Heelys.
And the
I
bucket
use
is
my
good.
Heelys,
3-point
and I'm taking my
play chance here
Gatorade.
for him.
Hey,
And I like
hey, yo,
that
hey,
they're
like
not
I said
settling.
that, you got the character, you know, I know how you say my integrity is always a question, right? But being real, I'm gonna say this again: the Xbox One X is a hell of a console, and it's damn shame the way how Microsoft didn't support it.
Here's none.
For whatever reason.
11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn.
And not only was he
I'm
creating for himself,
gonna tell you the purpose
he
on
was
both of these
setting up
because
teammates with shots.
I'm gonna say this right. I'm gonna tell you the purpose of, and I'll let you know on both ends, the Pro and the X, because what happened at the start of this generation, for the first time, you had console gamers out there talking about resolution and frame rates and this, that, and the other, right? And it's as a business model when the X and the PS4 launched, they were so far behind the curve. So they looked at the industry, the gamers said, hey, let's say we can do it like the Apple, the cell phone market, and give them, you know, cell phones get every year, and it worked for them. Will they do it this generation? I don't know, but that, you know, it was another cash grab for both Sony and Microsoft. You gotta realize it would just make what you have this current gen a little better, run a little faster, you know what I mean? You know, at the end of the day, and for those that made the leap, fine. For those that didn't, it is what it is. I mean, but yeah, you know, for those that care about, you know, X, Y, and Z, because honestly, maybe the hardcore. Most motherfuckers don't. They kept what they got and kept it moving.
I
You know what I
when
mean?
you're in constant
So, how you say, a niche market that maybe have care for that stuff. What you about to say, no?
It makes it hard for the defenders to keep guys in front of them. And it's hard to switch.
Not you, because
defensively when you have a team
the
always in
business
motion.
side. The console industry saw phones do it, and they did that. Maybe we can do it too. The problem is, the casuals see more phones as a form of, how can you put it? Ooh, I'm balling. So I got it.
On the sideline,
Console on. Like, nobody goes out there flossing console to represent their wealth. You know what I'm talking about? Like, if you ain't got the latest iPhone, it's like the Jordan. You ain't got the latest Jordan. What the fuck is you doing with your life? You know, it's hood rich now. And the phones have that. Like, that shit's almost like a social media. It's almost a social acceptance. You gotta have the latest iPhone with the latest Galaxy. If you ain't got that,
David. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun
lost your
out
job,
there.
COVID. I just don't want the latest iPhone. Nah. That shit's weird. You know, consoles ain't like that yet.
And that explains
What I like
and that
is they
explains
just
why
kept
they going
calling
so
his
crazy
number.
with the power
Sometimes we
right
see
now.
coaches
Like,
go away from what's working, and we
Sony
wonder
even said
why.
that they were competing with PC. Like I really think Sony and Microsoft to an extent.
In the driver's seat.
They
I remember when the Heat first hired
Steam has a lot of users.
Eric Spoelstra.
And not only that, I mean, if you compare like the base consoles
But
and what
many
PCs were
observers
doing at the
wondered
time,
aloud
in
whether he could
2016,
handle
it was leaps
LeBron,
ahead.
Wade, and Bosh.
We get on consoles. So I think a lot of it had to do with, you know, just trying to compete with.
The truth is, this gen started out like, this is, I think, probably the first console gen where console started out so behind.
So he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, I mean, I never seen anything. I mean, yo, dudes literally PCs doing 1080p 60 for $300 before the consoles even launched. It wasn't no joke. They literally did it live on the air and they played the games. And I'm like, yo, like the consoles aren't out yet. These motherfuckers are building PCs for the same price. I never seen that shit.
But that's why I think they're giving us so much power to next generation.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, exactly.
They took a major loss with these,
They lead by 20.
these pro
It's the most
versions and
we've
the
seen.
X versions. They
The
took a
shot's
loss. I don't
good.
think we should
And they're getting points. They're getting
stops.
stops.
Yeah,
This is how
I
they'd
think
like
it's
to
not
play
as
all
impressive
the
because
time.
even Sony doesn't even talk about
when it's
pro
going
stuff.
good,
Right.
it feels
So I
easy.
think
I don't think
I don't think
it's
they're tough to
really
replicate.
really hit
Guarding him on the
the
perimeter
metrics.
isn't a priority for
Business
them
wise.
right now, but
Right.
if this
That they
continues, it will be.
Yeah, they figure we'll take a hit right now. You know, later on.
I mean, let's be honest.
Reap the benefits.
There's a lot of
He's
shit.
still
There's a lot of
scoreless
shit.
so far in
There's a
this
lot of
one.
guys who say
No
they
good
do
from
something,
Buckets.
but then when it comes down to it, they don't actually do it.
Right.
Like, oh man, they should remake
Here's
this
none.
game. I would love
By
it. Then when they
Bledsoe.
remake it, nobody buys it.
Right.
Nine
They're like, man, these
passes to
motherfuckers make
Adebayo.
polls and fucking, change
Here's
out
Crowder.
shit.
Out of
They
hand
actually
on
do
it.
it.
He's out of bounds. Able to retain possession.
One man,
Okay, we got-
hold on, get, sir.
Yeah, we got Floyd Mayweather $2. said, you know they're gonna show some third party. Also expect card. Hey, we'll take it, man. But we do want to see those first party exclusives.
I don't.
As well. So, they said that they learned from Inside Xbox, so they're gonna show people that beastism with the $5. We appreciate that, good brother. Bill Spencer said that he's proud that he didn't make any remakes and remasters video games. Do any of you agree with? Well, I wish he would have. What do you want to remaster? Super Lucky's Tale? They don't really have any that people would care about remasters.
I think a lot of people play. A lot of people will buy like Brute Force.
Not when there's a rush waiting to happen.
That's a big time move.
And people, a lot of Xbox fans want Fable.
Here's
not necessarily a remaster, but a reboot.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, they do have.
We gotta go to the old school. We gotta go to the OG.
This is why
I'm gonna tell you what.
never give up on a play. You
There's
don't
a
know
lot
what's
of
going on.
Xbox fan base grew
Second
from
chance
the
shot.
OG. There wasn't a lot of people that, I had an OG Xbox. There's a lot of people that never got it. So there's a lot of
clock at
games
6.
that a lot of Xbox guys today have no idea because they didn't get the OG. So there's some good shit that could be a full-blown remake. There's some good shit on that platform. And if they decided to pull,
here's none. In the corner, Parker with it. Puts up a 3.
Xbox never had that.
Here's
And I'm looking at my OG Xbox.
takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the way.
That's just man in the moment. Keeping with the current possession.
We got the analog show podcast.
He converts the layup. Buckets got 8 points here in this quarter.
Just dropping by to show some.
Wait, no, let me even finish show, bro. Hit me up.
Yeah. By the way, is the PS5 getting delayed into next year? Like post up?
Let him fly.
They already came outside. They said everything looking good. They got this shit full steam ahead in production. They good for that. The Ichi with the $5. We appreciate that. For all the fanboys, Microsoft is PC and Sony and Microsoft are partners. Just play games and you'll be happy. This gym will be great. Kumbaya. That's what it is.
Antetokounmpo got 8 rebounds in this game.
They will never be Kumbaya.
King ass.
Played in with a nice touch. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
Hey, bro, listen, man. Hey, listen, man. That's like saying, man, we shall, bro. They gonna never be peace. The Council War came out there. I had to be charged them off my iron sheet. Get up, man. I tried to enjoy the house together, brother. And they gonna never be peace in this shit. You know what, bro? Check it out. That's just the nature of man. Fuck the consoles. Go to any community here on YouTube, bro. Whether it's religious communities, whether it's the Mercedes-Benz versus BMW, or what's that, Home Depot versus Lowe's, bro.
Sports is the worst.
Samsung versus LG,
Wendy's,
Down
McDonald's.
Yeah,
Sports is the worst.
And that's just the nature of man. You know what I mean? That's how far you take it. I ain't with all the weird shit, but someone always have their preference or quote unquote their bias, or whatever the fuck the case may be. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? We got 2 more bills.
X25 with the $5. Remake Dead to Rights, but do it right. That's
right. That's old school there.
Yep. And we got Floyd Mayweather with $5. The latest rumor from Mad's game is that PS5 won't be shown. It's only the games, and he sounds upset. Like he not seeing the physical Xbox, the physical box. Why so game? Mad's game and the rest of those guys, they are salty. They are mad.
Okay, well, we'll get right into that. So we got the June. Okay, we get the movie, man.
Well, they're saying the console's not gonna be shown.
Yeah, well, that's what.
13 feet away. Here's Adebayo. And fouls the shot. He'll shoot at the free throw line.
So what Sony said they learned from whatever, they're going to actually have a show. I mean, people are going to be there and in person have a better feeling or whatever the case may be. But so what are they saying? This is the question that I have. So they're saying no cross-gen titles, or would they make this for PS5 only? What's going on with that?
Yeah, so they said they've learned, they've watched, they've learned what gamers want. They were going to have multiple shows, but they didn't want to do it bootleg. They didn't want to have people with 1080p cameras and 720p cameras. Like, that was a shout out to Mike This is Aaron Greenberg. They didn't want to do a bootleg show like that. And so they said we're going to wait and do it the right way, do it with, with the proper cameras, do the event the way that they would normally want to present it, because this is their flagship console going to the next generation. They want to be right. So what they're going to do is they're going to come out. They say it's going to be over an hour long. They're going to show games. They're going to show you everything that you need to know. That's PS5 only. They're going to show you the future. They're going to focus on that. They said it's about the future, not the past. And they focus on that. They've been stamping that out, and they've been basically kind of undoing everything that Microsoft is doing for their platform. Sony's been going in a different direction. Where Microsoft has kind of came out and they've been focusing on backwards compatibility. Yeah, you're going to be able to play thousands of Xbox 360 games and Xbox One games. Sony's like, look, we trying to show you the reason to buy a next generation console. Fuck that old shit. We got your money already on the old shit. We want your money on the new shit. That's basically what happened.
Z, to put it simple, they do the same shit they always do. Release a next gen console, you got to show next gen shit.
Okay.
And here's Robinson. 5 points in the game.
The problem is, everybody thinks that what Microsoft does is law.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
I never seen that. That would be like saying the New York
Knicks from 3-point range. Butler's got 15.
You may do something, but that's within your own organization. That doesn't necessarily represent everyone's
3 for the game.
Sony's just doing the same thing they always did. They're showing the next gen console. They're going to show next gen products. Does that mean every single game is going to be next gen only? No, because I can tell you right now, MLB doesn't fall in that category. That's just caused it.
Man, just adding insult
because it has to
to injury. Waltz is inside.
So there might be a smaller project here and there. But overall, when you
shot at the rim, you have to
Spider-Man 2 or the new, rumored new AAA title for Sony Santa Monica. Those are not going to be crossed there. Those are going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so this is the question more that I had. Okay, now Noah, you mentioned something about this yesterday. When I was saying I was focused on taking jokers to Dingaling Land. Don't let it go over your head.
He feeds it to Williams.
What I'm talking about, right? So what Microsoft, what their approach is saying was their older titles are going to implement HDR or higher frames. Like, what's the way?
Yeah. So Xbox Series X is going to make some really good strides as far as back to back.
Okay.
They have machine learning, so they're going to be able to automatically add HDR to old Xbox One games, and 360 and OG Xbox games. On top of that, they said they found a way to double the frame rate for select titles. Even games locked at 30, they'll be able to play 60. And games that were playing at 60, even 120 frames per second, depending on the title.
Okay,
do you think that's a selling point for next generation or whatever the case may be? To be able to play your older games better or at a higher visual fidelity. You know what I mean?
I think it's a selling point. I think it is. We got to be honest. I mean, it sounds good to get a new console. You know what I'm saying? And get the next gen games. That's what we all want. We want next gen graphics at the same time. Everybody has a backlog. Everybody wants to finish the game at some point. You can play, an old game that you like. That double the frame rate, higher res, it looks way better than what you would have played it. I mean, that's a selling point.
What about you, Corey? Is that important? Being able to
I say it's important, and I say it's good in of itself. It doesn't hurt the brand. It's good, right? I think where it could potentially be looked at negative if you don't bring the new game, and I think that's what people don't understand. It's not so much backwards compatibility in of itself. It is good if you get your own library and the shit that's Microsoft doing, you can improve on it.
We think it's going to be pretty good.
Right? But if you don't show the new shit and you keep talking about the old shit, there's no problem. Because at the end of the day, come November, and you walk into Target, Walmart, whatever, and you say, let me get this next gen console, your first thought is not, let me play some old shit. I want to play the new shit. You know what I'm saying? So backwards compatibility is great. You know what I'm saying? But if that's your best thing when it comes to playing games, there's a problem. That shouldn't be the best thing. It should be just what it is. Just an added feature, an added capability. Cool. Hey, you got HDR on fucking games you didn't buy
in Miami.
And at some
Cool.
point you figure
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, put it right,
Hey, maybe you play now. I'm saying maybe now that the game's 60 frames HDR, it's better.
Hey, yo, you shut up.
When Andre gets loose on the break, you have to reward him. Great job running the floor, one of the best in the business.
Listen, for those that
Catch up with our sideline reporter,
the bitch will K60 with the HDR.
Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several All-Star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said,
And then they
win a
can do it.
championship.
Majority,
That's all that matters.
that's great.
I didn't do
Right?
it in high school.
Where it
I
will look
do it in
bad
college. If I don't win it here,
a year
then
into
I'll
the
go to
gen,
the 50
you
and
still ain't
overlead
seen
someday.
amazing new
But I
shit.
gotta
And people are
win
going to
a
be like,
championship at
fuck,
some stage.
what the fuck is you doing? Like, it can't be just all about
Out of
You got to
bounds,
push.
Milwaukee takes possession.
Oh, okay, wait,
And
okay, this
now
is
is the
what
moment to recognize the player of the week in the
But
Eastern
wasn't that the
Conference.
Porter Rock? Wasn't that the problem?
They say defense wins
This generation, especially with the Xbox One X, is that they didn't really.
nothing short.
Hey, all you can do is learn from your mistakes. Hopefully, they went to the clinic. They recovered and they came out better than turnovers. That's what we go with. That they come out better. That they, they learned their lessons. They got their lick. You understand what I'm saying? And, it's like Tyson Fury. Came in, you lost.
Count
Into
that is
Deontay
his
Wilder.
seventh
When you
field
came
goal,
back,
9
you
tries. He's shooting
You know?
78%.
That's all you go.
In a groove.
we got some bills here. My man Manny TV said the PS5 design is final. Anyone saying otherwise doesn't know anything. Doesn't know anything is in mass production. Console will be shown. My man D81 Cash Sony is tired of post up talking that downgrade shit. Yeah, what are we eating here?
On Wednesday,
New Orleans. The PS5 is the future of gaming. The Xbox is history. But
they'll start out on the road and play the Lakers in Los Angeles.
They PS4 tell them to cut that shit off like they bought the plane. Goddamn. Bought the goddamn plane. We got another one. But I guess for those me personally, I don't buy it. Play old games.
It's blocked.
What you mean? What do you mean, bro?
Generation games.
That's what we
Middleton
want.
outside.
You
And it
always
goes
say
out of
you
bounds.
want
That one off Iguodala.
for
And taking a look at some numbers
prediction
for
only
buckets.
games. Am I coming
Over the
clear?
last month,
Say it
he
again.
has been
Say it again. What you say
spectacular.
now?
First in scoring.
I
first
said
in
you
steals,
always wanted
and
this
he's in the
games
top
with no
10
cross
in field
generation
goal
to
percentage.
hold it back.
Yeah. And that's including more or less third party also. You know what I mean? That's the issue I'm having with. That's just greed. What's the one? That's greed. Valhalla. Yeah, whatever.
Hold on, let me say the
Question in here.
cross gen and vacuum pad are two
80% to
different
start
things.
the half.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Cross-gen takes most of the resources. That's why cross-gen games will never look as good as a pure generation.
Right, but PS5 will have cross gen games.
Bledsoe's got
Well,
his
of
8th
course,
assist in the
yeah.
game.
Third party
Down the
always
stretch.
release
I just wanna
This is
clear
when
it
they
up.
need him the most.
Yeah, no shit.
You want me to put him in the
Now
room?
here's Iguodala.
Hey,
He's got
we
a 10.
got a room called the Captain and Cooler Room. So
Yeah, let me teach him about it.
If you go
Pass
too
to none.
far, you will be dropped off in the Captain and Cooler Room. And y'all think I'm bullshit. It's called the Captain and Cooler Room.
To the middle. Here's
You know third party
Allows him to play the
because
five. Even though he's a
it's
little
not their
undersized.
job to sell.
Now a timeout called
not
by
their
Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Video
sure,
we're seeing
talk about it.
preseason
We do
and
great
even
things,
regular
but at the
season
end of the
games
day,
take
it's not their
place
issue. It's not their
overseas
concern.
on foreign soil.
That's not their responsibility. That falls on the first party. That's your job to sell your own shit. We gotta sell our shit.
Did I see that tweet that Aaron Greenberg said about
when you were playing?
Yeah, for sure. I know the travel is an added challenge.
But listen,
and at
we
the
know,
same
right?
time,
Microsoft
you
don't really
appreciate
have
where
the
game
games
takes you.
for the
It
next
is
couple of
definitely
years, so
going
they're going to
globally.
have to
Going
depend
places
on
you
those
might
backwards
otherwise
compatibility, Xbox
never
360 games and
experience,
Xbox One games,
especially in a
and that's their
basketball
strategy, and that
Zero
may
is
fit
checked
them.
in for
Maybe
Miami.
people,
I
the
will
fan
say
base is
this about
okay
his
with that.
shooting
Maybe
stroke.
they don't
He's
mind
got it
waiting.
going.
I mean, they waited this
Perfect so
goddamn
far
long.
this
How many
quarter.
E3s
Outside
we've been saying
Crowder.
wait? Now we got to wait to July. So
There's the
it's
pass to
okay.
Nunn.
So let me counter that, right? So Microsoft already confirmed about 1 to 2 years. We'll start getting actually they've already
rotating the ball, executing this offensively flawless.
Omega, you about to be in that room real good.
And it's Miami with the rebound.
Showed with exclusive Xbox when they start. Well, exclusive for Xbox.
They don't care.
They're not going to play on Xbox.
They multiplayer, bro.
But for the first 1 to 2 years, title for Microsoft. But what a PS5 show? What a Sony show some games that aren't based on the
25-point lead in ball. Look at the year-to-year scoring output.
Man, but it's a watch
has been trending for Bledsoe.
How's it work?
And looking at his offensive numbers in the past few years, it seems like teams
I don't
around the
expect
league
anyone
have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points
at the start of the
and they haven't
generation
been coming
because
nearly
your
as
install
easily
base is not
as they
going to be
used
there.
to.
I don't expect this the God of War to launch or whatever the case because let's be honest with you, the hardcore guys are going to go out and buy these final consoles. The casuals, again, which outnumber 105,000 to 1. They don't typically get these consoles until they're about $300, right? And especially, and again, it's another thing when either EA or Activision stop putting the bigger multiplayer, whether it's doing all that shit on older hardware.
And the first
one, you know what I mean? So I don't probably, I don't expect to see a God of War or anything like that for at least 2-3 years.
Did you go over that already, Z?
What? Go where?
Also in the article, confirmed that Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima going to run on the PS5.
Yeah.
Enhanced?
Yeah.
You don't got to buy another copy.
Yeah. For all of y'all that was saying,
that shit about nice.
I mean, I see the truth, though. I see them
and he says it's on him
like maybe
to help it
like
happen.
400. The reason why I say that, they making so much money off the PlayStation Store that they could count it. You know what I'm saying?
And I love that there's much needed in our league.
It depends on
Adam Silver has done a great job of
because remember, the
that
deeper the loss, the harder it is
to come out of that hole.
You understand? To come out of that hole, right?
But remember, we talking about a time where they didn't have revenue coming in from other, like...
No, look at this, Alex.
Right now.
Let's look at this, Alex, right?
Yeah, I know, yeah, you're right. But
they don't want to allow...
Just because you make money doesn't mean, okay,
and so here is Miami.
Because that's a lot. I mean, think about it. Let's say we're dropping it down to... Let's say you already have 500. It's $100 already.
No, it was
from about 19 feet.
And then you decide, you know what?
Yeah, they've shown
we're gonna drop it down to 400, and we're gonna take a $200. Let's say that's the case, right? Now, to recoup 200 right off the bat. Now
you know he's going to take a lot of shots out there. He's the number one option right now.
And
they need a
that's what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. I think that's what's going to hit a lot of people over the head. The limited amount of storage they're going to give you. I know they're going to be selling them. Remember, they said the only way these games are going to function the way they're supposed to is if you got the SSD, right?
And he'll go to the
So
line for
PS5. Right, I can see them trying to charge you over because I'm not going to stick around and play with 1 terabyte. That's just going to go through like water.
The first one and some changes here for the Heat. Please check in for Bam Adebayo.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of y'all think some of these games is going to take up a large amount of space. With the compression method that both consoles have, you may be surprised how low the game actually is. Like, because the way it's going to decompress some of them shit.
Yeah, not just that. Not just that. Take Spider-Man, for example, right? They talked about,
they've been unable to
crazy,
shut down.
but they talked about the mailbox, right? They were like, yo, they had to replicate the mailbox like 4,000 times, right? So now when you think about it, let's say the mailbox by itself is only a meg, right? It's only a meg big file, right? But when you multiply that shit 4,000 times, that's just like 4 gigs.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you got 4 gigs for a fucking mailbox. 4 gigs on my hard drive. Now imagine other shit like Windows, street lights, cars, shit that gets replicated over and over throughout the whole game. You can be like, yo, half the game is nothing but aesthetics and not actual gameplay going to shit. It's just aesthetical looking shit that's taking up half my hard drive.
Hold on 1 second. Let me pay this.
That's gonna change next day.
We got to get Manny TV with $5. Appreciate that, brother. The PS5 design is fine. Anyone saying otherwise doesn't know anything. It's in mass production. Console will be shown. Then we got D81 Cash with $5. Sony is tired of folks that talking that ground. They downgrade bullshit. I agree, bro. I agree. That's why they came out with that. We got Ghost of New Orleans. Appreciate that. $2. PS5 is the future of gaming. Xbox is the history books. We got Keontae Harris is $5. Whoever got the PS5 and tell them to cut it off, sounding like he boarding the plane. That's true. Somebody back there with a PS5 Pro. Yeah, we got AP to shoot, $2. Z, here you go, 10 beans. Kick this fucking nigga, make his eyes out of here. He said he jumped in here smoking that K2 with that dog shit. He said he got that trunk with his stimulus check. Jesus! And here's Keontae Harris again. Moving it up. Man, Keontae Harris again with $5. So when y'all buy a phone, you don't transfer your photos and videos to the new one. It said, where's my guy post so I can put money on the plate? He be preaching. Exactly. Ricky Brown with the $5. Jesus can't damage control this. I'm running out of HDMI spots. Gotta have to run my PS5 through my Xbox.
And the Hey, Rick out of the bad news, Ricky Brown. And we got one more. We got two more.
We got two more. Yeah. Now how am I? With the $2, PS5 got compression called Kraken.
I don't know, man. Hope that Kraken ain't lacking. God damn, remember the Krakens?
The noodles out there. The noodles.
Walking down the middle.
Hey Z, why you looking underwater?
Fuck you in the water, ain't you? A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
That got my black ass put the Xbox community.
Robinson down low.
The Dark Lord Fusion with my brother. He said, Z, you had a ponies version of Master Chief and P-Rock and Alex on the show. Then you let this jackass and make it. I was like, what are we doing
for the Milwaukee Bucks? Next up, we all get matched up against the Pacers.
I get booty. Listen here, man. Listen here, man. You ever had the big titties? Listen, right? Yeah, man. Listen, man. Yeah, you know, shit, fucking man. He gone, man. Here's Hero. He in the cool room right now.
I think he's back.
Hey, yo, you said, Javon said, Z, in the panel. Sorry, I'm late. Post up MIA. Your post been MIA for 2 days, man.
Definitely after the last one.
Yeah, after that last one was too showing, he been gone.
So stress eating right now.
For Middleton.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
22 points for Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy's thirsty tonight. You can tell he wants the ball every time down the floor.
I think
some solid defense from Butler.
And the pressure
I think it's logistics thing. What's going on? I ain't even capping them. Listen, whether they come up and short, that's on them, right? And I'm just going to say this again, right? And this is for real. You know, Microsoft has put their own self. Literally this, right? Before this generation, right? No one really questioned about Microsoft games or whatever, you know what I mean, not having games, this, that, and the other, right? It went to my black ass. I was reading the Bible, coming to the Bible about 2 o'clock in the morning. I got a vision from the Most High. I'm like, these motherfuckers ain't released nothing since 2016. Just goddamn, the last AAA goddamn game was Quantum Break outside of Gears of War, Halo. That's why I got no money to play hard and say what true, right? But these motherfuckers, these Xbox guys, Z, what about the war? Fuck that! So, you know what I mean? For whatever reason, what I'm saying is, I understand. And shout out to my man Bad News Ricky Brown, and maybe he may understand this thing or whatever, right? The Xbox guys that rock out the show, you know what I mean?
Buckets got 14 points here in the second half.
You're ending a generation, right? It is, right? You know what I mean? On such a low. You got Honey I Struck the Fuck niggas and what do you call it? Goddamn game ground. And Battletoads, right? When your biggest competition, right, is lead individual with Ghost of Tsushima and The Last of Us. You know what I mean? Unless they come out that motherfuckers, we all gonna wait and give motherfuckers a deep dive into the future of what's to come and what these studios are creating. You know what I mean? It's not gonna. Sad to say, it's not gonna matter if you have because it didn't pick well the better version of the multiplayer, especially if you're not gonna be aggressive and get the the duties or the red whatever should come out, red the photos to advertise them on your box. It's not gonna matter all over again. You know what I mean? So they kind of, I guess, they put themselves in this position. And will they get out? But I asked this question: can they compete? You seen what Naughty Dog did, right? You know what I mean? I asked the question: Microsoft, can they produce a game to this level of that quality? That was you know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. You get games like that once every fucking 3 to 4 years, right?
What games is that?
No hesitation.
I mean, the games of their quality, Colin, the last.
Takes it.
But look, they coming out with this from Halo, and this is real. And I'm gonna say something. I don't know if I'm gonna say this publicly on the show, right?
To the rim.
I'm not a Halo guy, but I don't mind being subjective or rejected, right? I you know what I mean? I give credit where credit's due, right? But you got the reason why Halo is not once what it was, or Gears is not what it was, right? Is because you know what? You have these games like Call of Duty or Battlefield that are releasing every year, right? Where here's with Halo, whether how great the game is, I'm not saying, I'm not here to question. It's a huge IP. It's $1 billion franchise. You get that game once every 4 years or whatever the case may be, right? So that's why Halo and those games have lost their prestige. They're not considered the premier shooters anymore. Not saying they're not good, but here, gamers are like, what we say, what have you done for me lately? That's why I'm listening. The people, they gotta give my flowers about this stuff. That's why they need to handle Halo and Gears and stuff like this. I'm sure Bungie did with what's called that game, The Division.
Yeah.
Roll out the guy, with some DLC, make it like what they call them shit, the Crucible. They made them shit sound like they was all new goddamn games where they advertise and they market it. You know what I mean? And it's the same goddamn game. You don't need so many. But also, too, right? And I'm gonna say this again. Poster argue with me. It was crazy. Poster would agree with this very powerful white man behind the scenes. Halo multiplayer has to be free to play.
Here's Alcoa.
It has to. You know why? Why? Because you have the biggest shooter in the world, which is since Fortnite, and which is since Call of Duty, which is Warzone. Those games are free to play.
And now even executives confronting
but that's not. Here's the thing. They have to be introduced to it. And what way to be introduced to something? By being free.
But if not Battle Royale, those kids will
I want to talk about it real quick.
You gotta make it Battle.
They have to equip to adapt to these times.
I think put too much energy in.
I tell you the truth. Look at Warframe.
That's
a whole new game.
I think what Halo
slam like that,
and what I mean,
see more of them.
God of War,
especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
They've been pumping out.
It's back to Hill.
You know what I'm saying? I think they need to reboot the whole thing.
That's the hard one. Because God of War is easier because he's almost going to have a heart.
Never has been, never will be.
He did, right?
But we're determined to finish him. Timeout call.
What kind of so much that?
It's like saying, that's what I'm saying, restart.
It's like trying to restart Star Wars. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit.
Coaching changes
That's just a lot harder.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan player of the game.
Well, here's the thing, right?
I personally think 343 is just mediocre. That's just my opinion.
They have to prove themselves.
Everything about his game.
Yeah, I don't think
working.
for the moment they took over, you saw,
he's had
you saw the downgrade.
Contributions from everybody to win on the road. Not just and he's done more than his share tonight.
The same with Gears. The same with Gears.
You could tell.
After the made shot from buckets.
How about this, right?
And it just got worse.
I'm for the friend because I'm not, how you say, invested to the story. Most motherfuckers hop on that, they're so straight to the multiplayer. Same as Duty. I haven't finished the campaign on Duty.
I do like
What's straight to the guy? Straight to the guy. I haven't fucking finished the campaign on Gears 5.
Guys, whether they're 18, 19, some guys at 25.
It's been real because I haven't fucking, I got so much time in goddamn Battlefield with all these goddamn.
Have somebody.
I just get online. What are we doing here? Who is
the G League comes into play?
I mean, fucking going through the tutorial on my day for 38 snuggles. I'm gonna learn the goddamn job. I mean,
Pass to Butler.
ZZ think it's team deathmatch on King of the Hill.
Let me pay my man Ricky Brown, Bad News Brown. It said Microsoft developers had to learn something from the fuck niggas they stole from Naughty Dog. Okay, I'm gonna come to that. My brother Coop, man. See, Halo and Gears are dead. No Bungie, no Epic. Those games are dead. They've both been on in decline. Gears 5 died fast with the Black Man and the Horror.
It's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
No. I like Gears. I'm gonna say this. The problem with Gears is when they let them PC cocksuckers in there. Spawn with goddamn power weapons and all types of shit, right? And also, too, they changed the Gears is But they changed it. They took away kills to eliminations, and they casualized it. Even if we both shoot the guy, we both get it. They don't even call kills and elimination. That was one of the issues that I had with it. And I play games. My man Parks L, he said, old lazy albums out there, from Howard Stern. What's 3 47. Jesus Christ. My brother Rain. I heard a certain pit for eating mofo was in a dumpster downstairs and Lincoln right now. Super damage room. What are we eating now? Hey yo, Post will choke the shit out you, right? Stop playing. My man Brad who's Ricky Brown again. It's not all that powerful, nothing. It's not enough. Who won't show us nothing?
Feeds to Giannis. And he makes the bucket. Now a 3-point play chance for him.
This shit about to go like, yo, look, I'm taking this live on in. There goes going down the head. I'm taking that bitch live on in. God damn, he said, for all that power, it's triple with teeth, that will show us nothing. Hey, bitch ain't putting out, huh? My man, the child of Halo left one punch. Definitely is now ahead in gameplay and shooting mechanics. Like the PS5. Now listen, hold on. Let me take my hold on. I gotta take this pill. Hold on. He said he had me out the dumpster though. This is like shit about to go like hit the goddamn like put that hand for the food and fucking right. Hold on. Yo, this is about to get messy, he said the talent of him with Bungie, right? What are those guys gonna stay behind? You know what I mean? I'm gonna say I don't play. How you say? I don't play. I don't play. What's got that name game? Destiny because
hey again, everybody. Early jobs.
Slow.
I got you.
But I don't know.
Hey man, this is Kenny. Man. I thought the coach did a great job on the offensive end to get you open, getting you into a rhythm.
I'm almost cut up already. I tell you,
you know what Xbox is lacking?
You know what?
They don't have enough good game directors like Corey Barlog or Neil Druckmann.
Shit.
They don't got. What directors do Xbox have?
Here's the thing.
The last one they had was that Rod.
Neil Druckmann left.
They had was that Rod dude.
Hey Jay, they want you to do
Rod Ferguson left.
Yeah, they don't have nobody
the best one they had.
That's why I understand. That's why I understand why Xbox guys keep hyping up these developers they get from other companies.
Like Grounded.
Yeah, that don't mean they're gonna,
I fuck all that. Listen, man. I'm gonna say this right. Fuck all that, right? You know what I mean? We gotta close.
What's been the key to your success these past few games?
Z got it.
Oh no, he's the handsome white man with a strong jawline. Fuck that. I'm cutting it out. Hold up. I'm cutting it out for the audience. Type one of them cutting it out.
You know, Tim, you just hot, man.
Type one, we want to see that jock.
And we all heat
up. Hey, hold up. Type one of them cutting it out. I'm going to go down to the coon room. I'm going to have to take a trip to the coon room. They think I'm bull. Let me show these niggas the coon room. They think I'm bullshitting, right? Hold up. I might have to take a trip to the coon room, right?
Go ahead. Open that shit up.
Yeah, hold up. I'm going to show you. See, what's the coon room? I'm going to show you right now what the coon room is. I got a room right here, and I'm about to hop in this bitch's live.
Oh, man.
Oh man, you really went in the cool
He's
room.
fucking bugging, man. He's bugging on that shit, man. At least he didn't make a ding-a-ling land fucking
to the show. But anyway, as I was saying, right now, I'm gonna go out on the ledge right here. I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on here. I'm gonna represent for my man Post, right now. Listen, I'm not saying, I'm not sold on my man with the strong jawline and the handsome guy Herman Hulse. I'm still with I'm still Team Yo Cheetah, right? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. What Microsoft was lacking, and I got shout out to my man. I know, and you disrespectful of that too. You're my man, David Duffy. An apology. I'm still a fan of, you know what I mean? Well, not a fan of. Well, he said Microsoft does a horrible job with it at managing. You know what I mean? Let motherfuckers being creative or just how you say quality control. If they talking about these passion projects X, Y, and Z, I ain't gonna lie. We seen Predator 100 Grounds. That was dog shit. You know what I mean?
It's still charted though. It's still charted.
No, that shit dog shit, bro.
Yeah, imagine. No, I said charted. I didn't say it wasn't dog.
Yeah, that shit charted, and I farted. That shit was dog shit, right? We had my one. The first villain, my man was out there looking real weird, like Mr. Bean with that low ass hand. Where do you see my specs? Shit was looking kind of spooky. Now I'm hoping again because I'm gonna sound this franchise player a lifelong term pony contract. Come June 4th, I'm gonna sign this bitch live on air. I'm just saying they got to go out that bitch too. You know what I mean? Because I'm not sold on my man Jim Brown. I'm not Jim Brown. What's the guy? I'm not a fan of him either. Yeah, buddy.
State of Play got better since he took over.
Yeah,
it did.
Play
Yeah, it did.
for the show.
State of Play got much better though. Still got better.
All they did was remove the girl introducing what
Listen,
was coming.
No, it
out.
got way better.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
It got way better.
Bro, all they doing is showing you gameplay. I ain't gonna cap for that shit. Come on,
That's it. That's all they did was just gave it gave you gameplay for one goddamn show. It's not about the cap for no State of Play.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Fuck that. Fuck that.
We can't do that.
I mean, if you're trying to get into the motion of the developer,
you're gonna sign this shit right now. We ain't waiting.
They
gave you two State of Play with deep dives.
Let me pay these bills right quick.
We kick you out the whip.
Hey, hold up, man. AP the shooter said, these fuck niggas at Xbox are so trash. They got Jordan in the flu game and still lose. What are they doing over there? Hashtag keep it foxy. God damn it. Tommy Bull said, one step forward, one step back, each 3-4-3. My brother Game on Molly. Bots are really damage controlling the PS5 event. Why? Azima Club popping the one over here. I gotta go. LOL. Omiziago, man, he said Omiziago, whatever his name is, sound like he has a perm, smokes cigarettes, and drop a 76 cal. Like, was that dude 57? He from Mississippi or something? God damn. I'm just saying, man.
Omiziago sit on the remote on purpose.
Oh shit, man. Said Omiziago ride a bicycle with a seat on it.
Who said that?
They said you ride
Shut your ass up. The cool, bro.
They said you ride a bike with no more seat on that mo. You just on a straight pole. But anyway, right? Don't let that go over your head. Hey, but no, I'm just saying, real talk though, man.
Donations.
Hey yo, D-Web said Post is hiding in Mark 30 Bush is trying to steal the SSD to run a PS5 demo. Hey, Crimson Trace said Z, don't take it, don't do it. Take the franchise tag. Listen, this is what I'm saying. At the end of the goddamn day, but going back to what Alex was saying, we gotta go all fucking know here about the pricing. That bitch is gonna be $500. Basic business. Why? A, you got the goddamn coronavirus going on. Besides that, right? Because I don't even know you're still gonna be doing business with Foxconn. That's neither here nor there. But the parts together is $450. That's not without shipping. That's without taxes. That's without tariffs. You know what I mean? So just building, not putting the console together, just for the parts alone, it's $450 goddamn dollars. You know what I mean? Okay. That's not including assembling. That's not including shipping. That's not. So you got different taxes and different countries. You know what I mean? Okay. So I expect both consoles to be $500 goddamn dollars.
See, that's why I can't agree with it, because it's like, how is that going to be $500? But then the Xbox supposed to be more powerful, and they're going to charge you $500 and.
It's gonna be. Listen, I mean, it's gonna be. Also, here's the thing, though. So even though you said they're making money on, you know, how you say games and services and whatever, that option is not to pass the savings on to you. Us, this basic thing is gonna win. It's because they're making so much money. We're not gonna give our shit away. We're gonna put this in the water. Hey, that's not.
I think for you, it's more wishful thinking on the Xbox side.
And let me add this too, though.
What I'm trying to tell Alex is they're going to take a loss on these consoles no matter what. It just depends how big of a loss. And the bigger the loss, the harder it is to get to zero, you know? If you take a $100 loss, then all you need is one game and one subscription, or one game and one controller, or just two games. But if you take a $200 loss, now you're talking two games, a subscription, a controller. Like fuck, so you know, and that's for every purchase of a console. Everybody's not gonna spend that much.
Yeah, I dig it. But now what is Sony gonna do to basically sell you on the PS5?
Next week, games.
I get the games part. Listen, well, we know them games ain't coming right away. My thing is the entry. Listen, let's cut the bullshit here.
Okay.
When it comes down to the facts, day one when they first dropped, if the Xbox is $500 and the PS5 is $500, what's gonna make customers go?
I'm gonna give you an example. Ready for this?
Games. Listen. I get the game standpoint, but if the selling point for Microsoft is our console is more powerful, right?
Okay. Watch this. Is you ready for this? Now listen, if I'm capping the coup, y'all drag my black ass down into that room, right? Listen, throw me in the gulag. If I get the cabinet, throw me drop my ass in there. Check this shit out, right? Ain't nobody moving for the cabinet in the room. What I'm saying is this, right? The same way that Nintendo can go out there and charge motherfucking people enough to go for that Switch.
And people, that's true.
But at least they got exclusive niggas care about though. That's what we're talking. Sony had to show. All right, but that's what I'm saying. What is Sony basically dropping The Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima? That's out the window.
Next week,
right? What's on that level though?
You're asking questions.
We don't know. I'll give you an example, right? For the hardcore,
Microsoft
right?
got Halo though, dropping with the console alongside.
They have Halo now.
Listen, What, the next Halo? That should drop in November, doesn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
and you don't even need an Xbox Series X to play it.
I get it, but you know what it's gonna be.
Okay.
Let's be smart.
Let me pay the bills right here.
You know
Alex, let me ask you a question. Since when has Halo helped Xbox outsell the PlayStation?
It's gonna help him this time.
Hey, man,
No,
Alex
in any
working with
case.
this.
It's gonna help him this time.
Oh, now
Nah, it ain't no Xbox. I'm being realistic here.
Now,
Listen.
in the 4th gen, when Halo's at its worst, now it's gonna kill Sony.
No, the reason why I'm saying it is because it's gonna be pushed as an Xbox Series X title.
Hey, yo.
And
Yo,
listen,
that bitch with titties.
listen. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to do my best impression of Post Up. I can't do it. It's hard, bro.
Not like this.
Is this
I'm trying. Listen, we can't be on no pony show all day, man.
No, but listen, Halo has always been an exclusive to the next generation of Xbox. What did that do in terms of the overall thing? It didn't do anything.
All right, but what if this Halo's the shit, though? What if this Halo's the shit? Let's say this is that Halo that you need in your life.
Isn't that Halo 3? Wasn't it the shit? Wasn't it the game that outsold Uncharted, Infamous, GT Sport all at the same time? You had Alan Greenberg. You had Alan Greenberg ripping off his shirt like Hulkamania, saying, "Oh shit, Halo 3 outsold 10 of Sony's first-party exclusives all at the same damn time."
Listen, what if this Halo is that Halo though?
Hold on, pay this bill. Hold up. My man, I gotta read this funny. My man D went, hey, what the fuck you been in jail? We ain't seen your ass in a minute, man. He said Post is hiding in March 30. Bush is trying to steal SD. And he go Ray with his bullshit. My lord. Sign their contracts even before I get GRG to stomp you out. All right. R&B the third said, Macy I was hiding in Jim Ryan's birthday cake. You know what I mean, with the ass clapper. Stuart Stokes said, The Last of Us 2 would be great. 6 to 8 hour game, but I'll be building forts with my friends for 100 hours and grounded. Jesus Christ. Good shit, Stuart. We got some more. What is it? I got everybody. Oh, AP the shooter. Post up stuck in Phil's house because he took off those rims to their iRock Z. Now he got no brakes and no wheels. When cooling in the camera goes wrong, hashtag black is for Xbox. Man, y'all motherfuckers here, man.
Hey, yo, I'm calling it right now too. Sony's gonna lose that deal with Activision for that Call of Duty.
No, they might.
They're gonna lose it. You know why? Because they're gonna push that back. I don't know. That list I seen for the PlayStation magazine. They still
Listen.
Listen. Tell you everything.
Listen. In order for Sony to lose the deal, that means Microsoft has to have the fire and desire to get it. And I don't think they do.
I don't
think Phil is in.
What's up, Post Up?
Yo, my words.
And that's what they think.
When I get off work,
Dog, your word was on the PS. Yo,
I'm listening and watching everything. Let everybody know when I get off work is on.
Oh, that's Post Up? I was trying to hold you down for a little while, bro. My teeth kicked in here.
No, you got listen. This is where Post Up's a true fuck thing. My man hyping backwards compatibility on games he don't play.
Oh
shit! What the fuck is you talking about?
Damn.
You don't play those games anyway.
That's the true coon of Xbox.
Hey, let me pay this bill right here. My man, local system 1025. These bots be hanging on like Halo was the Lord and Savior. LOL. But listen, moving right along. Got one last goddamn topic here. Sega has some major news to announce. Rumor has they're supposed to be making a deal with Microsoft. What do you guys think this will be? What do you think it could be? Do you think this will be huge for Microsoft? If this pans out to be true.
What's the last great Sega game?
All I gotta say this.
Oh, they make a Persona 5, make a bunch of shit.
Oh, okay.
Wait, just remember that Joe Montana.
Oh shit.
Oh god, I'm about to sing your ass right back in that room, you son of a bitch.
Hey, Coon Toon Boom, you gotta go back to the cooling room. You gotta put him in there for a little while.
Yeah, I'm about to say you gotta go back in there.
Yeah, you gotta go to the cooling room.
You gotta go back in there. Yeah,
you gotta cool off.
Yeah,
have some lemonade.
You gotta take them in there.
I had to drop him in the cool. I dropped him in the cool room. RB the third said I can play The Last of Us 2 and what's GTOC stand for? Oh, Ghost of Tsushima on my PS4. But Pony's still capping for the PS PlayStation Classic version of the on the PlayStation 5 for the I can play The Last of Us 2 and Ghost of Tsushima on PS4. But Pony's still going to cap for the PlayStation Classic version on the PlayStation 5 for the first 4 years to the cooling room with D. I guess you said, you know what I mean? I mean, listen here, man. Anything in life ain't fair. R&B the third. You know what I mean? If it ain't white, it ain't right. Just don't let it go over your head. Fuck. Like, anything ain't fair, right?
This
is the Xbox. There's some dog shit over the years.
All right,
man.
you got it.
And listen, so if they get hated on, if people are biased, it's their own fault. They are $1 trillion goddamn company, and they became the hobo of gaming. They have no one to blame but themselves. You know what I mean? No one. You know what I mean? My man C-Triggers3, he said, I started The Last of Us 2, stated to play video, and I couldn't finish it. I think I'm done playing games with white main characters. And he took what else? What happened? What Luther the King? Lord Luther the King said, I'm started The Last of Us 2 state of the play video, and I couldn't finish it. He said, I can't breathe, officer. Hey, what's going on here?
That's fucked up.
Hey, listen, Lord Luther the King, what the hell's going on here?
I ain't playing with no Caucasian characters.
Listen, he said he wanted the option to make everybody black. Nigga, you got niggas come up the door. Nigga, what you talking about? You got 3. Hashtag same label.
Nigga, want to make everybody black? Nah, this motherfucker, they got a dark mode.
Hashtag same
dark mode in that bitch. Oh, shit.
That nigga said he couldn't get through it. What are we doing here? She never had titties. Nah. Look. My man, he said, Sony always wins, baby. Nah, look, listen, man. I'm gonna say this again. But back to the Sega in the deal, right? Do you think
is that with Microsoft? Or the
Microsoft.
That wouldn't be a big move. What the fuck did Sega got?
Sega got some shit. They got a lot of shit.
What AAA games do they have?
They got, well, I ain't into that Persona shit. That's huge. They got that. They got
But that's the thing. Here's the thing that's weird. The shit that Sega is popping with now, that's not an Xbox audience type.
Yeah.
That's what's weird. Unless Microsoft is trying to bring back the classics,
Well,
Golden Axe, Phantasy Star.
Okay.
But Z, look what they did with Rad. They didn't do shit with the Audemars piece they got with Rad. So what made you think they're gonna do?
I'm being real. Those games don't. I'm being real too.
But still, they're not doing.
We gotta be honest. All right, listen. We gotta call a spade a spade. We ain't no coon in here. What do you know? You know Rare from 007 and Donkey Kong, and of course Killer Instinct. You know.
Didn't they make Perfect Dark too?
Perfect Dark, yeah.
Last thing, you know what I mean. But other than that, what have they made? An RC program.
People gotta remember. There's the company in name, and then there's the company in talent. When Microsoft purchased these dudes, a lot of the dudes that made Rare who they were left. You understand what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to work for Microsoft. You know? So yeah, you purchased Rare, the brand, but a lot of the guys who did GoldenEye, the guys who did the first Perfect Dark, the guys who originally made Killer Instinct, they left. Yeah, it would be like Microsoft saying, fuck that. We buy Naughty Dog. Naughty Dog is Microsoft. And Neil Druckmann leaves.
Right.
And the major guys leave. You still got Naughty Dog.
They didn't do nothing with those IPs.
But you left. But the big dudes left. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Who do Sega got?
That's a problem.
Sega got the Yakuza franchise. Well, how about this? Them buying them.
Sega got good games.
And they do.
Let me put it this way. It doesn't even have to be, to be honest, Sega doesn't need to make super big blockbuster games. They make good games, and to add to the Xbox portfolio. That's what you really need. You need more shit than Grounded. Like, you gotta stop making Grounded.
But also it's to how you say, your portfolio, to get some Sony fans that love the Yakuza series, that love the Whitney, that like that Tinky Winky Persona 5. If you can only get it there outside of PC or whatever the fuck the case may be. I game with console. I ain't with that PC. Let me pay this bill real quick. My man R&B the Dub. So you name that for niggas. Nah, give me that chocolate BBW Soul Sister. J-Dub and the rest of you ponies can keep those unflavored white women. Hashtag keep it hotel.
Stupid.
Unseasoned chicken, yo, big fella. And you going too goddamn far now.
Oh
shit. You going too goddamn far.
Ain't Kratos
crazy.
Man, they don't know how to make rice, dog.
Huh?
Ain't Kratos
That's terrible, dog.
Like you said, and Kratos black.
Yeah, in the game. Not Jay.
Yo, I dated a white girl. Once she served me white rice and chicken, I'm like, yeah, this ain't working.
Yeah, this ain't gonna work.
Like you ain't using sofrito, dog. Like, nah, this ain't working.
What's that shit? What's that shit we put on our chicken? What's that shit called?
Sazon and shit. What's that?
Yeah, words. That shit be rocking on them wing flings.
And man, when I said that, I mean, like, man, where's the adobo? She's like, ain't that Mexican? I'm like, oh, you.
Oh yeah, she gotta go.
Like you cut off. That's it.
Hey, LO, we got another one here. He said, Cricket 3. He said, most of you are gamers of color, and not one of you have a problem with Japanese developers making games with black characters that are racist. Making games, you take this shit somewhere in mind. Making games with black characters.
Listen, we're not never have the whole fucking.
We gotta entertain it, man. Hold up, dude. Go
We gotta entertain it. Got Malcolm X in the chat.
Shut up, my man. Crickets. Winnie Mandela. Check him out, right?
Hey, yo, this is gonna be a highlight recording.
Listen here, right? Check it out. Real nigga, so fuck nigga. You see my shirt, right? This motherfucker say, fuck nigga university. FN University, right? Check this shit out, right? Listen, I have to know what it is like this to be oppressed in the press. But listen, if you're talking about the black character in Final Fantasy, that's when I can remember when it was Square Enix. I just said this one, they're going too far with this job talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit weird. You know what I mean? You know, it's a little weird. Yeah, I mean, like that shit was a little weird. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold you on that one, bro. I ain't go to the cool room. Crazy, yo. You know what I mean? But I'm being real though. I'm not saying. I'm not saying.
You jive, sucker.
Yeah, Cloud with that rating. He was bugging. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, bro.
That shit was weird, right?
But motherfucker sound like Carl Weathers from the 80s and shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like Marlo Briggs.
Yo, say, can you hear the earth crying?
How you like your ribs?
Yeah. But like I said, honestly though, right? I'm just being real. I'm probably just as old as you. You know, I'm probably the oldest. But when me playing Mario or games like that growing up, I didn't think about race or what color a person was. Right. You know what I mean? Don't get me in light of what's going on today. You know what I mean? And I can understand what you're saying, or have more people of color as references in video games. I don't have a problem with that right there. You know what I mean? But if The Last of Us, if she's white or whatever the case may be, what is the question? Does Sony have any black protagonists in their games?
Kratos.
He ain't not black.
That motherfucker black.
The one black character, he is always angry and shit.
Right.
I mean, you got two. I mean, black actor voicing them.
No, yeah, well, yeah, they don't. Yeah, they. I guess.
Halo don't even.
That motherfucker mixed.
Microsoft don't.
Microsoft. They got there. They had hashtag lock. They got what's my man name?
They got rid of his goofy ass real quick.
What's my man name? What's my name? What's my man name from Gears? Cold Train, baby. You mean?
The other dude. Did it Uncharted have a black girl?
Uncharted had a black female.
Even The Last of Us had a black girl.
Yeah.
Hey, Terry Crews. We got Terry Crews and Marlo Briggs.
Oh yeah, we got Crackhead 3.
Terry Crews like a grown man grabbing his nuts.
No, Jesus.
You got Marlo Briggs.
Yeah,
that's your hero. That's no hero.
I heard they're making a sequel.
This shit that went off the rails, man. But shout out to you, Triggers, man, for keeping the third eye open. Hashtag keep it Hotep, man. Hey, listen, don't be offended. You know all about the foolery and fuckery, and I put my flaws on Front Street, man. He said he's in, bro. Yo, he said he watched 30 seconds of that powerful white woman. He said, I can't breathe, officer. Ejecto, cuz.
Oh man, this motherfucker.
Put a stretch on, man. Keeping it integrity, man. Shout out to you, man. But no, we just joking, man. Listen, I ain't making fun of lighter descent, but I just ain't thinking about it that way. That would be a goddamn cool. You know what? Let me take a trip to the cool room right now. I need to go to the cool room with my dad. With my car. I gotta get the way. I think I'm bullshitting.
Yo, does the audience still hear you when you're in the cool room, or like you silent?
I don't need to be heard. Let me take my let me take my black ass.
Is it like the gulag when they send you?
Let me take my black ass down to the cool room.
Don't worry, brother.
I need 30 seconds of silence. Hold on.
30 seconds.
30
seconds. There you go. 30 seconds.
No, so when you go to a cool room, they can't hear you no more?
They can't hear us.
Oh, shit.
Can't hear us.
This motherfucker is crazy.
He's in there talking shit, man.
Oh, shit.
That's shit. You've been muted.
He's talking about motherfuckers getting choked out. That nigga pressing all type of buttons. Motherfucker's crazy, bro. Oh, snap. Only Z, bro.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
I think it's about 30 seconds. There you go.
All right, he back.
Who wants to give him my capping and cooning? Hold on. Jesus Christ. Whew.
I'm saying, XJ, you about to get franchise tagged today.
Hey, yo.
Fucking be pushing all type of buttons. This nigga world.
Yeah, I had to pay for my sins, man. For my ancestors right now, you know what I mean? I was capping and cooling. I had to drop over.
It's crazy, bro. You got
Yeah,
problems,
buddy.
bro.
Yeah, buddy. Hold up. We got some more bills here. Hold on, man. Jesus Christ, man. Hold up. Let me play this record. He said, we'll say Emmanuel Chris, most of your games. Okay, I read that one already. Xbox, the only company that cares about black characters. Hashtag blacks at Xbox. Jay Little, Halo got it. Sergeant Johnson. They do got Sergeant Johnson. You're absolutely right. My man, Creepy, this is how you think. This is how you know I'm right. They think a Japanese developed game with a black character. They all want you to call racist. Isn't that telling that none of you can name a black main character? Oh, I'm not, bro. I just admitted that people of color, whether it's Latino, brown, black, brown. Us having more representations in games, or I will say this before they didn't give you an option to a lot of these RPGs or whatever the case may be to change this should have went somewhere else to change your person with your sexual preference or male or female of color. You know what I mean? But to have more main characters. Oh, you just start with the black with the last one.
Well, shit. What about the Latin people? The only fucking Latino representation we got is fucking FIFA and MLB.
No, y'all got Just Cause 4 without Ronaldo Sanchez. They got Just Cause.
Y'all wanted that one, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All we got is FIFA and MLB.
Y'all got Just Cause. Ain't he a Latino? And Just Cause.
Is he?
Yeah.
You know I'm getting old. I can't move where
He said they all Mexican, that motherfucker.
What you say?
I was gonna say,
for you. I'm gonna do what I feel.
What
I'm
happened?
just in the mood today.
Kate in Gears 5. Kate, I think like Kate Diaz.
She's Spanish.
Oh, okay.
But they got a white girl voice in it.
Is she?
What you saying?
Exactly. They got a white chick
Kate
voice.
Diaz is Spanish. Kate Diaz, obviously. Now I know the last name.
Get this nigga Yo Digga in
She
here, bro.
sound like
That
Hillary
nigga-
from
Think
Fresh
she got some damn Hispanic descent in her, but mostly raised by white.
That girl sound like Hillary. That girl sound like Hillary from
Alex.
Fresh Prince.
She sound like Karen. That's what the fuck she sound like.
this nigga that sound just
She
like
sound
you,
like
bro.
she sound like she about to report you to the police.
That nigga named Yo Digga. I be thinking that nigga sound just like this nigga Alex, bro.
Oh, he be playing.
Yeah, niggas be thinking that's you, bro. He sound just like you.
Yeah,
You be on the show?
Yeah, we be streaming at night. I think he from Harlem or Bronx, from damn well.
Oh yeah.
He
my
from
man.
Them uptown motherfuckers all sound like.
Yeah, my man Game chose Xbox is giving you options.
Word.
He said Xbox giving you options, but fake gamers don't care. Keontae Harris, we're not talking about Latinos. Y'all not gonna march for none. What? Y'all not gonna march for none, no way. To my for the games. We're not talking about Latinos. Y'all not gonna march for none anyway. I guess for getting people of color.
They keep deporting us. The fuck
Yeah,
is you
right.
talking about?
Y'all got Don from Gears. He was Spanish also. I believe him not.
Yo, but why that Xbox
Who
One
the
is still
fuck play
$400?
video games with right about race?
Thank you.
Honestly,
Vaughn,
don't.
Vaughn, Vaughn, don't act like you not. Don't act surprised.
I don't
man.
give a fuck about race when I play games.
Don't act surprised.
Yeah, but there's
Vaughn. You
a
know
lot of
don't
people
care
do.
about that shit.
A lot of people do.
Yeah,
They like to
we're
play.
in sensitive
They like
times
to
right
see
now,
that.
man. That's all I can say, brother. And I hope
But you don't gotta make everything political.
I mean, that's how they raising these suckers now.
Damn.
Fuck.
No, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. We are living in trying times,
No matter
man.
what the fuck you do, race will always matter.
Man,
Yeah,
fuck all
we
that.
are.
Shut the fuck up.
Unity matters. That's all I care about.
As far as I'm
Black,
concerned,
white, Spanish,
now,
don't even matter.
now I will grant it this. I have to get my hats off to the protesters in Minneapolis, damn it. I ain't think half of them had it in them. But for them to burn down a whole goddamn building, now y'all just need to go up to that. Now y'all need to go down to the whole boy house and beat the living shit out of his sorry ass.
Yo, he's burning down.
What, he already in jail?
They burned down 3 police stations.
Yeah.
3 police stations. Hell, he got to be in one of them bitches. He had to be in one of them.
Nah, he's fine.
He got fired.
He
said his house. They just patrolling his house.
He got
He's in jail now, though.
Yeah, they locked his ass.
Oh yeah,
up,
they're
bro.
arresting him, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this. Whether you agree or disagree with how the people of Minnesota, Minneapolis
Burn the whole
reacted,
city.
right? Because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, they disagree with burning down the city." Whether you agree or disagree, like it or not, every governor and mayor across the country took notice.
Yeah.
And from this point on, they're not going to play any bullshit from their cops because now they see that's a spark. What happened in Minneapolis is a spark.
Bro, this ain't just a spark.
They're
This is
not
bad.
gonna. The rest of the governors and mayors are not. They're not going to allow this to become a roaring fire. Anybody anywhere does some fuck shit, they're going to be all over that cop because they don't want their city to be burned the fuck down because of one white cop.
So
They ain't got a fucking choice now because of this shit.
Exactly. Now, every man governor, they're gonna have to pick a chance. They have to pick a side now. Do you protect that one white cop, or do you see your city get burned down?
I tell you this. If he gets acquitted, in court, it's gonna be 10 times fucking worse. If the mayor picks him, they can expect all the goddamn Minneapolis to be under fire.
Hold on.
Because you hit the system where it hurts the most.
The money.
I've been telling people,
but it also hurts the community as well.
People
closed down. You gonna go shop?
Alex, but you gotta understand.
Take Rosa Parks. Take Rosa Parks, right? When she said no on the bus and Martin Luther King and everybody got together, whatever. It wasn't the fact that Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King got involved. It was the fact that they orchestrated a boycott. And the city didn't realize how much fucking money they were making off of black people. They didn't realize it.
Hold on one second.
They crunched the numbers and they're like, yo, we just saw 40% profit.
Yep.
You goddamn right you can sit in the front of the bus.
Hold on one second.
You paid for it.
Niggas take that conversation on Twitter, man.
You gotta hit the main color to solve all problems is green.
Hey, yo,
fuck with green, you're gonna get what you want.
Man, I got two. He said, continue. Yeah, hey, he said the police burned down the building. Yes, we did. That cop did get caught burning down that store. Shut out. My man Cricket said none of y'all care that PlayStation and Nintendo don't represent you at all. But the only console Xbox that does.
Shut the fuck up. I don't care if ain't nobody worried about no goddamn gaming
ain't
right
nobody
now.
holding Xbox to that. Ain't
Hey,
Totally different. I don't care.
Shut y'all stupid asses up.
I don't care if Microsoft makes a 50 rated game with a Latino in it. In fact, I hope you don't make a 50 rated game with a Latino in it.
My man Emmanuel said representation in games programs matter. Pay attention. And hold up. Let me read from the room. But he said Sony and Nintendo represent people of color, I guess, in games. The only console that does it is Xbox. No one cares about it. They're garbage, right? How about this right here, right? Because I like to keep they separate, and I gotta go over to Twitch.
It's a fucking game, you dumb fucks. It's fucking games.
Yeah, man. Hey, real talk though. I would like to see more representation of minorities in games, though. For real.
Wow. It's bigger than that.
Just like in movies, bro. Just like in movies.
Good point. But even if some of the cartoons back in the day, they were a lot.
See, I'll say this: the reason why I say it's different movies because you're hiring and giving work to people of color. Like for example,
they kind of did it with that.
Apparently, Kate Diaz Gears is a Latina, but the fucking voice actress is white, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So if we're talking about representation,
get used to it.
Then I want to see the work. I want to see designers, developers,
Puerto Rico. Get used to it. The prince of Egypt, the guys in Egypt are white, and so is the prince of Egypt.
Hold on one second. But ladies and gentlemen,
it's like that in all media.
If you,
I want to see a change though.
The space station. Oh my God! It's the space station. They want to Xbox is trap. But listen, I'm going over to Twitch right now. Well, I can be a little bit more loose with my tongue. I ain't got to worry about the powers that be over here at YouTube. And if you want to really want to see shit go left, you want to see a bitch with titties or Jesus, go over to Twitch.
I'm about to say some real shit.
All right, hold on one second. Let me drop the link for those who don't know. And also, too, for those who think got Amazon Prime.
It's going to get motherfucking real over there. Y'all better bring your ass over there.
You guys subscribe for free with Amazon Prime.
I've been on social media long enough to see motherfuckers try to say some narrative. Like,
all right, but we're going on Twitch. We're going on Twitch right now. Just going over right now.
You know me, Alex, man. You know how we get here in New York, bro. Alex,
settings. Let me go
big facts, bro.
They ain't gonna ever do this shit in Alex. Hey, you still in New York, bro?
I'll be in 1 second.
We'll scorch the whole fucking city, bro.
You know Cuomo. You know Cuomo. Cuomo signed a memo. He
he's scared.
Como scared as shit, boy. Como was crack.
He already sent out a memo to New NYPD.
Bro.
He's like, if any of you motherfuckers even think of looking at a black man the wrong way, I'ma toast your ass.
Bro,
I ain't trained this bullshit.
Bro,
Como said, I'll be damned if the state going to 5-10. Y'all,
listen,
y'all want to be racist.
Y'all remember that blackout that happened in 2003? What they did, bro? Just imagine what they did in the. Just imagine what they did in the blackout.
That shit was goddamn
that thing in Minneapolis is a spark, man. It's a spark. The fire started
the country.
It's already there. There's no going back. The spark is
But
there.
what it actually did?
Bullshit.
Yeah,
They protested in Houston, and not to mention Floyd is from Houston.
Not only that,
Yo, but it ain't
it
just
just
the
showed off
shooting
a lot of shit that people are on sheeps, bro. It show you people is power, and if you fuck with our communities,
They
whatever,
got
it's gonna
tired.
Fuck y'all.
Look,
Yeah.
it ain't just that. It
And you
ain't
gotta
just
remember,
that.
a lot of these motherfuckers is mentally fucked up with this quarantine right now. There's a lot of people off right now. A lot of people the frustration.
You know?
Listen, they let that shit go.
It was like it's like no nut November for like 2 months. That's it.
Right.
Motherfuckers gotta let it out.
This shit not gonna change nothing though.
No. Oh hell yeah, it's gonna change something.
Change a lot, my nigga.
It's gonna be fear. Sadly, it's fear.
No, Vaughn.
You
Check
don't
this
think
out.
the
No,
mayor of
Vaughn.
New York City is
Vaughn,
now
check this shit out,
nervous
right?
that
Hey,
this
yo,
shit
y'all
might happen
seen
in
that
New York
TI
City?
shit? That blackout shit? He talking about don't nobody spend their money?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm doing it.
Now I'm doing that shit. Hey, Vaughn, let me say this to you, right? At this point, think about who has more to lose and who don't give a fuck about losing anything. That's where they're afraid of. You may say, listen to me. No.
Are we live?
Bro, you like 20 years, nigga said experience, nigga. You only 20-some years old, nigga.
You a young old nigga.
Nigga, what experience, bro? You only like 21. Like, what are you talking about? What experience? Nigga, stop it.
Have you been through the riot?
Yeah, I have, nigga. Fucking
watched
live
shit
in
on
New York.
TV. I was in the shit. What are you talking about?
Bro.
You said what? You said you played Gears 3?
Let me ask you a question. Did y'all niggas burn down police stations?
What you said?
They burnt all types of shit down. What are you talking about? We was on
Y'all niggas did not burn down police stations, nigga.
They didn't burn down.
Yo, don't incriminate
Minneapolis.
yourself, my
I ain't
nigga.
gonna lie, Minneapolis took it to a level.
Bro, they ain't set that police station on fire, my nigga. The D's did that shit. The police did that shit.
Yeah,
They
they
ain't set
did.
that shit on fire, bro. Niggas
I
did
can
not
agree
set
with
that
that.
shit on fire. Nigga, listen. As much as niggas is bugging right now, they not dumb enough to do that shit because it's just gonna make shit that much worse. And they smart enough to know that if they do it, it's gonna make it worse. Trust me, yo. Niggas
we
ain't
live
do
on
that
Twitch.
shit.
We live.
Damn, you didn't catch all that other shit
Niggas
before
did
that?
not do that shit, bro.
Nah, you got to restart this shit. Stream lives, man. But we live now though.
Nah, I think
Listen.
honestly, bro. What I noticed is that at this point, some niggas
I
is really
flipped on my
willing to pop
Twitch now.
cops.
I got it.
I think they starting to get that memo. Like people will really start popping them at this point.
My nigga,
Like-
no, they not. You listen, what? All right, so Manhattan, they just did it in,
Yeah, we live.
in February. They just did it in February. Remember home that they caught up there? He was terrorizing the police for like, what was it, 24 hours? He wounded 3 police officers and shit in like February. He was a black nigga. Home was walking around with the ratchet out. Boom, 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 boom. He hit.
Oh,
3
you
of
talking
them up.
about homeboy in Dallas?
No, nigga, in New York. The shit happened in New York.
Ain't
They-
shit
they-
gonna change from this.
They did. Listen. Do you see how fast they stifle that story, bro? They don't want niggas to get that idea to start doing that type of shit, to be on some Black Panther shit.
What's up, man? I'm here on. Y'all can tell them. Got
Anybody want to take that back? Anybody want
That
to
shit.
take that back?
Listen. Hey, yo, listen. That shit is not gonna change until we get on some Black Panther shit. Period. and niggas ain't organized enough to do that shit.
And you can honestly, sorry, like I don't even want to talk about guns and all that, but you ain't gonna get past these dudes without weapons. It's over.
Of
You know what I'm saying?
course,
Throwing
that's a
shit
fact.
at them, whatever it is. That shit gonna last for so
Listen,
long.
And then you
That's what
gotta
I'm saying.
realize that's the one thing that they're afraid of. There's 350 million people in this country. Let's just say 150 of them got legal guns. That's another 150 that's illegal that they don't even know about. That they don't know where it's at. They don't want that problem, man. They trying to cut this. They trying to. So I agree with Porter Rock when he was just like, "Yo, they not about to let this shit get out of hand." Because if more police stations and shit go up in flames, if niggas start doing that shit in different
Exactly.
states over different shit,
That's all it is.
and then you start rushing the Capitol building, and like, think about it. These motherfuckers standing with guns in front of their Capitol buildings, talking about, I want to go to the salon, and they letting them do that shit.
So imagine if you get 200.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you.
Let me finish.
That's what I'm saying.
Imagine if you get 250 to 300 niggas with assault rifles and shit marching through the streets.
That's what I'm saying.
This shit's gonna go crazy, and they're gonna try their best to not let it get to that. That's why that's why this nigga that's caught home about to get as much time as possible. They're gonna try.
No. Yeah. That's exactly.
You know, for a while they try to pull the Blue Lives Matter. Now, when it comes to green, you fucking with the city's money and property. There ain't no cop that they're gonna protect. You fucking
right. Hey, Craig. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to like.
This ain't Craig. This AP. That we really do must sound alike. That shit crazy.
Nah, yeah, I do though. But what I'm saying, that's exactly my point. Like niggas know. Like, if they even dare try to protect this cop, this shit gonna get worse for them. Like, cause everybody,
they're gonna definitely use that cop as an example.
That's my point. They're gonna have
you gotta realize something though. Like, yeah, they're gonna do that just to appease black people, but it's all police, my nigga. Look at all of these cops.
It's not so much about appeasing. It's not so much about pleasing black people. That shit is an example. Like, any cop try this shit and somebody die off this shit, you going to jail, my nigga. Like.
That's I'll be right back. I'm here. Shout to everybody in the chat.
You no longer have that blue blood protection because mayors now realize if we try to protect this one cop who made a stupid ass decision, we could be dealing with a bigger problem.
But you're right. But you gotta look at it though. Look at it. That's why I said they're gonna use him to appease the black people. It might sound fucked up me saying this, but look at it from this perspective. All police is the problem, because if you look at all of I'm just saying, if you look at all the high-profile shootings, what happened to the kid, the cop, what's his name, Muhammad Noor, or whatever? He shot that black lady from Australia. I mean, that white lady from Australia in the stomach by accident. You feel me? They was trying their best to get home off. They didn't give a fuck if he was black, white, purple, or yellow. They was trying their best to get home off. That nigga got, 12 years? You know what I'm saying? That's because he was black. But he was still a cop.
He got charged with third-degree murder. He's not going to do that much time if you do anything.
No, I understand that. But I'm saying what he got charged with was 12 years. Now, is he going to do the 12 years? No. Oh, no, I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about this other cop that I'm just using it as an example. Like, it don't matter what color or race they are. They all gonna stick together. They gonna band together that Blue Lives Matter shit.
Yeah, but what society's asking who's gonna hold them accountable? You know, because it's still gonna happen.
They the biggest gang in the world. They are the biggest gang in the world, bro. No, the game ain't different, bro. They the biggest gang.
Because this is the new dilemma, right? Before a cop kills somebody, fucked up in a fucked up situation. Everybody's trying to protect them, not just the police, but the bureaucrats, right? Now, the bureaucrats, they're in a dilemma. Now, they got to look at a future where if we protect this fucking cop that did a stupid decision, there's potential my city could get fucked over. They're not going to choose the cop over the city. They're not going to choose the cop over businesses. No. They're not going to choose the cop over the economic structure of the city.
It depends on the city. It depends on the city. Because if that shit happened in New York, my nigga, if that shit happened in New York, bro, I don't think this would be the same outcome, bro. New York is different than Minneapolis. Minneapolis got a super history of racist shit. New York do too. Yo, who just jumped in with the hairdryer going?
What's McCall beating change?
Somebody doing a turn.
Right.
Back in Baltimore in 2015, all them cops
Baltimore, man.
All the
Yup. What's his name? Freddie Gray, right?
Yeah, Freddie Gray.
Yeah, but you gotta understand though, we can't use past because the situation is different.
That's why I said what I said.
Minneapolis, they did a
depends on the city.
Hey, so AP, you don't think Nick, if shit like this ever happened in New York now, niggas is not gonna be on some crazy shit. You don't believe?
Look at the D's how they play in New York, bro. I'm an hour and 45 minutes from y'all. I be in the city. I be in Brooklyn. I be in Harlem. I be up there. I know how that shit be up there, bro. The D's,
I know one thing about it.
I'm gonna say this: New York is a little bit different because there's a lot of Latinos and black people that are cops. We have a better representation of of cops who are minorities than most places in the country. You can't really say it's racist when there was a black cop that choked you out. You know what I'm saying?
Think about it like this. Think about it like this.
Choked you the fuck out.
New York is so big. The whole police force in New York, just the city, is like a small army, bro.
Yeah, they protest.
Like that shit ain't about to like that shit gonna go way different in New York than in Minneapolis. Got a super history of this shit, my nigga. Like even professional basketball players that play for the basketball team get racist shit happen to them. What was this a couple years ago? The basketball player that got arrested for parking in the handicap spot. Nigga pulled up in his S600. That was in Minneapolis. Slammed the nigga on the hood. All of that. You get what I'm saying? Like they got a super history of that shit. So them niggas is really tired of that shit going over there. Not saying niggas ain't tired of it, period, but they super
there is a bigger police presence. That's a fact.
My nigga, you gotta look.
Money on
like I said,
state, to be
I
honest.
only live damn near 2 hours from y'all.
Nigga, I'm in the X, my nigga. I'm here all day. Once they make that call, it's over.
All that beat walking shit that they be doing up there, they do that shit down here, bro. The niggas, they walk the beat down here, bro. 2-3 cops at a time with their nightsticks and their guns and all that. They be stopping and frisking niggas and that shit. Like, when you got the police constantly doing that type of shit, shit move different. You feel me? Shit different. Like, they could catch niggas serving up right then and in that moment. Goddamn, my nigga, they just chased the nigga the other day for serving up.
Yeah,
a beat walker. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ron and them dudes, man.
Minneapolis, that shit sticks. That shit ain't going on like that.
I just know one thing, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Like, this quarantine, this pandemic, the energy's fucking different, bro.
Well, of course, this shit gonna change everybody's
people. I think. Nah, I'm gonna say this, right? This really did something. I ain't gonna lie. Like I've seen niggas that bootlick the fuck out of cops even step back and say, "Yo, I'm not gonna lie, nigga, as a police supporter, bro, this shit really opened my eyes to some fucked up shit." Like niggas just really don't. I've been telling people, you don't understand how much fucking power the police have in general. Like the unit, they part of politics and all of that shit. Like people just starting to see this shit themselves. All the people that's been living in this bubble, this false reality, that shit is starting to crash. And like I'm telling you, niggas is starting to open their eyes. Even the gun lovers are now starting to look at cops different. Like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't fucking with these niggas, bro. Like I've done seen mad niggas that love guns and shit. Like are starting to be like, yo, I ain't gonna front, bro. Like I can't even trust these niggas on some fucked up shit like that. Like it's not about like all I'm saying is that it opened a lot of people fucking eyes to the truth about them. Like how much like they're like the biggest gang now. Like you said, people now starting to see that shit. Like these niggas is really crazy. Like they pushing their powers to like on some real fucked up shit. Like some of the cities are starting to see that shit. Because they didn't realize how much power fucking police had. Like, these niggas got so much fucking power, bro. This is all about power and control.
Listen. Them motherfuckers like a small military.
No, everybody did not know this, Vaughn.
Yeah, most people did know that shit. But no, it depends. Listen. It depends on who you live.
You knew because who you are. Like
no. It's not who he is. It's where he lives at. You got to think about it. Baltimore, New York. Big cities like Texas, Atlanta, California, all the major cities and the small towns, that cities around them, they know about that type of shit. But these niggas in the sticks, that's in the middle of nowhere, they don't know about that shit like that. They just know about don't fuck with the police, stay away from them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they don't know about that shit like how we know about that shit, bro. The police in these major cities or whatever small city, these niggas like a small military, bro. Like, bro, they listen, in 2006, they shot up a parade here where I'm from. So we had the Jamaica parade, my nigga. Niggas shot up the parade with a chopper, hit like 5-6 different people, shot a little boy in the face, everything. What I mean to tell you, they had the National Guard down here, the motherfucking state troopers. These niggas was riding around in Humvees with the gun turrets on the top, bro. They shut my city down, bro, over this shit. Like, you would think that, how the fuck the police got military weapons like this? Yeah. These niggas that live in Minnesota, when it's 15, 20, 30 miles to the next Dollar General, they don't know about that type of shit. Right. They don't know these niggas got the forces like that. We know that shit. They don't know that.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's gonna get well, hopefully it doesn't get focused on this, on opening up the states and shit, because I'm tired of this fucking quarantine shit, bro.
Man, listen, I said this and I said
shit
again.
open right now, bro. This shit
Alaska's open all. They open.
Man, I don't give a
nigga. You was at the top of the world, bro. Your shit been open. Fuck, what you talking about?
They actually closed it down.
I'm about to A-Boogie with the hoodie.
Yo, what up?
Looking at Discord. This nigga Trillo a fucking clown. He think them joint futures hard.
Oh my god.
What you talking about?
Yeah, I'll be back. Let me go check the mailbox. I'll be
You
back.
see the video with Jordan Creatures in? He think them bitches hard.
Hold on.
Scroll all the way up.
My shit acting crazy. Hold on. Alright. Oh. With them shits that Rain put up, the picture, them little holographic looking shits?
Yeah, he think that nigga Trillo think them bitches hard.
Them shit's crazy. Them shit, yo. Wait. So, he's saying them shits look better than the motherfucking Concords, my nigga?
Yeah. This nigga crying.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about? Bruh, I got 2 pair of Concords in the closet that I ain't never wear yet, and I won't wear. Just cause they Concords. Fuck is this nigga talking about? Niggas said you wear them in NY, niggas is cooking you. Damn,
man, I don't give a fuck, bro. At this point, when shit like this happen, burn down shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like,
nah, that I don't like.
No. That listen. That shit. Listen, that shit is not that. You can't focus that energy that way. You gotta and motherfuckers is going off on Facebook. Like I had to tell my boss at my job. Like this nigga, you know, I'm an asshole, but he cool as fuck. He a white dude, he cool, but he kind of start fucking his cool shit up. Nigga text me some bullshit the other day, like, yo, Trump is king. Like, alright, bro, I know you be playing. Like, I'm not in the mood right now. This shit just happened. These niggas is bugging out here. I'm kind of in my feelings with you white people right now. Anyway, nigga kept texting me that shit. I had to let home know. Like, I sent home that picture with the kneeling and the Kaepernick shit. And I said, man, you niggas condone this shit. I said, honestly, yo, you cool as fuck, but leave me the fuck alone. When it come to politics and all of this shit, stop talking to me, bro. Because this shit gonna go left and you not gonna like it. I had to let him know, like, yo, bro, just... I fuck around and lose my job because I'm a spaz on you. Like, this shit ain't like, come on, my nigga. You don't gotta deal with the shit I gotta deal with, or any of them, motherfucker. That's not.
And to make the matters worse, this nigga comes out talking about when looting starts, shooting starts. Like, bro,
yeah, that shit.
Right?
Fuck him for that shit.
I know where he got it from, but he doesn't know what he was quoting.
That's
like a
dog
dumbass.
whistle fucking bullshit, man. To the racists. Even using the word thugs is.
What's wrong with this nigga, man? He just because his shit costs.
That's been code word for fucking 30 to 40 years, saying thugs, and he uses it.
Right. He thinks, and then he he tried to backtrack it because he didn't realize that he used the wrong
quote white and black was
for the wrong situation.
I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. Nigga bugging.
Man, you gotta understand, some niggas just ride any shit like that's Jordan, bro. They don't give a fuck. Like they just ride it just because it's Jordan. Nah, I'm serious. Like, I know nigga like that. Like he be on Jordan's nuts. Like anything that comes out, he'll just ride that shit. Like that shit don't even look that nice. Like, I ain't paying money. I ain't paying that much for that shit.
Yeah, that looting shit don't make shit better, man. What the fuck? How does the fucking loot a new TV gonna help the cause? That shit ain't helping nobody.
I mean, you're right about that, but I did agree with them burning down the fucking police station, though.
Yeah, I agree with that, but
Manhattan, they ain't do that shit. I'm telling you, they did not do that shit.
Look, whether they did it or not, fuck it, bro.
Nah, you listen, the reason why I'm saying that is because that's why I brought up the Black Panther shit, bro. Now, if it was a group of 150 niggas and they was standing out, they were ratchet, and they tossed the Molotov and everything set it on fire, then that's when you can sit up there and say, okay, I respect it. But we don't know who did that shit, and they gonna blame it on us, and it's gonna make shit worse. That's why I'm like, yo, I don't condone that shit.
Bro. Okay. I mean, I guess it's a different level of different energy, because I guess some people, they like, I mean, blame it doesn't fucking matter at this point, right? You done just kill a nigga, broad daylight on the street like it's nothing. Blame us for burning down your police station. I guess, I mean, I'm just looking at it for them people over there. They ready for whatever is coming. It seems like they just fed up. Like, I'm not sure if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean, but you gotta add the high profile shit to it too. That's Steven Jackson's man. That's a professional NBA player.
I know. They both from Texas.
The high profile shit from it.
Let me tell you like this though, bro.
And hold on. And he was in DJ Screwed Up Click, my nigga. So
exactly. So let me tell you something right now.
Home ain't no normal figure. Let
me tell you something right now. The city of Houston right now, we are pissed.
Good to see you again.
Oh, them niggas don't strap a gun, man. Everybody in Houston strapped the fuck up. Like,
my nigga, that's like somebody doing something to Bun B. Oh, rest in peace, Pimp.
Oh God, if something happened to Bun B and it was something like that, wouldn't be no city no more. I hate to say it, but it wouldn't be no city.
I'm back
Let
like cook crack.
me say this. Hey, light that shit up, bro. Burn that motherfucker to the ground, dog.
Thank you.
But no, you in the South.
Good every now and then.
No, you right, but you in the South though, so you gonna always look at that shit different. You get what I'm saying? Like that shit worse when you up here in these states up here, cause these motherfuckers are smiling in your face and you think shit cool, and they plotting on you behind your back. At least down there in the South, them motherfuckers will look at you and be like, I don't like you, nigga. At least I know why I stand with your ass. You get what I'm saying? At least I know.
They outright with it down here. So we already know where we stand on this.
My thing is AP, right? It's like this. Saying, all right, fuck it. We know they didn't do it and they're getting blamed, right? Right. Whether that's the case or not. But the talk of everything in the media after what they witnessed, it's like this. Even like everybody's like, yo, fuck them. Like whether you did it or not, like it's just this energy for them. I'm guessing this is how they're gonna move forward. They're no longer gonna sit back and try to be like, we're gonna protest. If shit like this happen, they ready to fuck this shit. They gonna ready to fuck shit up. I'm guessing that's the energy they're gonna keep, and I like that. Honestly, tired of all that shit waiting and be like, fuck it, right? We ain't gonna be doing all that kumbaya protesting anymore. Cause when you kneel, that shit don't work. So they gonna really fuck shit up at this point.
But that's why I said if there was some modern day Black Panther motherfuckers that was real official with organization, and it was 2,000 to 3,000 people in each state that was organized, that's the shit that they don't like, bro. That's the shit that they hate. You understand what I'm saying? Then it was then goddamn.
Bro, now shout out to you, big fella. I'm back now.
Back there. Oh shit.
No, I understand what you're talking about with the old Black Panther, but guess what? No offense, them niggas, they're not here no more, right? So people gonna deal with certain shit. How they gonna? No. You don't, I know they still here, but I'm saying this generation is gonna deal with it different, right? Black Panther existed back then. This generation is just gonna deal with how they perceive it's gonna work. That's all I'm just saying. Time is gonna be different, right? Not everybody's gonna deal with it the same way. I agree with the Black Panther time. Back then there was segregation, right? So it led them to do what they did. But now shit is just different. Like, I mean, everybody's integrated or whatever the fuck, even though that's a way for them to use that systematically to still abuse Black folks and minority to be like, well, you're all together, you know, quote unquote, same rights, even though it's not true.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
No, I'm just saying, bro, whether niggas burn the police station or not, I'm gonna be realistic with you, bro. If niggas gonna keep killing you, right? And then you to say, oh, why you burn this shit down? Like, bro, listen, I don't give a fuck. Like, I mean, I'm one of those people. I'm gonna be realistic with you. I will scorch the whole fucking state down, bring you down with me at that point. Cause you ain't gonna stop killing me. So why should I care? Like, fuck it, bring about the destruction of everything. Like, sometimes you gotta be ready to lose it all. Like, I mean, that, like, I'm telling you, you gotta be ready to lose it all. Like, this fear that, oh shit, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, and that's the problem. You ain't never gonna progress. You gotta be willing to. Sometimes you just gotta be ready to fucking die for your cause. Because if you ain't ready to lose your life over it, then what's the point? Because you know what I'm talking about.
Got my headset on. I'm back.
Hey Z, let me ask you a question.
What's up, brother?
If that was your son, right, and the cop had his,
I already told you how I'm right.
That's my thank you. Like niggas is being mad cautious. Oh, you shouldn't try to burn, destroy. No, nigga. They've been doing this.
Everything's going up in flames. I don't give a
yo, bro. 400 fucking plus years. All that marching and shit. Oh, people. I see motherfuckers like, oh, we could have taken the Martin Luther King route. This nigga got a bullet.
Hey, yo, for the crazy part though, before fucking them shit, yo.
We tried the Martin Luther King route.
Nah, fuck all that. You know what's crazy? They used to work together. Killed. It just came out. They used to work together. Yeah, the owner of the bar, I think it was a bar or club, said they both did security for it. They knew each other. They worked together. But this one, before I even get into today's, with this browser source, I can't see my shit anymore. Unless y'all drag me down, I don't even see it no more. But anyway, the reason why I'm tripping, but I'm just saying, me personally, as a somebody, not even cop, I'm gonna take it one. Somebody was to kill my child, like I don't want nobody marching and none of that. Or I don't even want to go to jail. I'm going to kill that dude. Like, that's some real shit. Like I don't even know how. Like I'll give you an example. Like my man Trayvon Martin, father, right? Ain't no way in hell, unless I have little children that I'm still caring for. You know what I mean? But if it's just me, like I couldn't live with myself personally. Like I mean, like you killed my baby, my child. What am I to do? Like you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna get check in. Like that's my my life, my bloodline or whatever. Like I mean, my sole purpose. You know what I mean? Living. I mean, I'm 40. It's for my children. Like it's nothing I can do. It's nothing you can say to me. It's nowhere that you can console me. You know what I mean? Like I couldn't. I know them, and some motherfuckers be capping the cabin. Y'all motherfuckers know me behind the scenes. Yeah, y'all already know how I'm rocking. Like so, anyway, if somebody was reacting to my chat, like man, you bugging the fuck out, man.
That's why I was trying to explain to AP. AP swear like niggas said, like if this shit happen in New York, if this shit happen, people from the state is. All 5 boroughs wouldn't really be on some fucked up shit. He assumed that the cops is just gonna lock everybody down, bro. I'm telling you, when people are angry, doesn't matter how many soldiers you got, bro. If people are willing to die and that energy's up in the air, bro, it translates different across the fucking board. It's like when American Revolution when they fought for their freedom against the fucking British. The British had more fucking soldiers, like, but niggas was. But niggas was willing to die, Z, to get their freedom so bad that they really fought. Like people I be telling motherfuckers, cause y'all scared. Like y'all just say you scared. Like,
no, you know what I mean. Of course, how you say no one has a death wish. No, I'm not willing to die, but I'm willing to die. Yeah, I'm gonna get on right now. That's my child. Like, right. Like I give you an example. Like real talk. Like real. I'm just me. Like I know everybody knows me wrong. As I've grown older, I've matured. Of course, what I mean. But I know me. Like, I mean, you're not going to take my child from me unless they get to you first. Like, I'm trying to get in jail where you at. I know me. Like, bro, hey, nah, bro, you still living. You going to jail. That's why we listen. That's why we get listen. My people, like even my family, all that hooping and hollering, whipping and praying. Like, we be doing that shit for. Let me say this right, not to get too deep and not to take it there, right? You can't find me a point in time. Or a portion of time, then of one of these main 3 religions when forced upon us during the time of servitude, right? Mm-hmm. You had Christianity in North America for over 400 years, right? You had Islam in North Africa. You know what I mean? That's over 1,200 years. They was being castrated. You see what's going on in Libya now? North Africa. They don't even talk about that, right? So just imagine you standing on those barriers. I mean, because they use little black babies as gator bait. Motherfucker dumping your 2-3-year-old child in the river trying to catch a gator. Don't you know that mother went out there and screamed all high to Jesus and this, that, and the other, and not one time with their prayers answered? And you keep telling me, hey, you know what I mean? It's coming. Or like, so who's gonna stop down that wicked? Because that man, because people that profit off of slavery, their families are still willing. You know what I mean? And listen, I'm gonna be clear. This if it wasn't for some good, white people, we wouldn't even have our freedom. So I'm not even placing it upon all white people. It's not even about that. You are who you are, right? But you know what I mean? So even in what's going on right now, there are a lot of white people out there rioting. You know what I mean? Because there are, how you say, cops that gun down, unarmed white people. Like it's egregious. But of course it happens, people of color more often than not. But I said it to say this: if you were to take someone from me, my loved one, I don't have any siblings, my child, my grandmother, hey, bro, what the fuck did I live for? Like, I'm gone. I was like, hey, give me 30, whatever you gonna give me. You know what I mean? I would give my life for that willingly. And I ain't capping. This is me saying this shit with, how you say, clear money. I'm going, I'm out of here. I ain't gonna live for you. Live for your children. You know what I mean? Like even women, George Zimmerman, ain't no what he remember doing, signing Skittle bags and all this little wild shit. Awesome. That nigga, bro, I would make it my mission. You hear me? Even to them officers that was like, I can't breathe. All of a sudden, that shit happened in New York, and I'm gone, man. I'm gone. And you know what's crazy? After doing, I did it. Gave him the chicken. I did it. I'm gone. I did it. I'm out of here. I mean, I'm gone. But that's me. Like I said, even Puerto Rico, I touched it. Like I said, I learned this in school. But even more than that, like, all the marching stuff, fine. So after a while, that goes away, and it's gonna be another. Because just 2 weeks ago, we was dealing with the shit in Alabama, right? If you want things to change, you have to affect the bottom line, which is the money, right? Even with the civil rights movement and And I applaud them people, you know what I mean? And the sit-ins and this, that, and the other. But it wasn't until they start spending their money at these establishments and start riding the bus did it affect the bottom line. And that's when things change. So because I'm gonna tell you, this is real shit, right? Real shit, right? A rich white person don't care fuck about a poor white person or a black person. It's always about money. But they trick us with I tell you before, they trick us with this racism on the surface, right? This is real facts. So because a rich white person and when a poor white person living next, I'm telling you some real shit here, right? And I say this again, if you want things to change, we have to affect the bottom line. So you know what? If you're tired of things being unfair, right? Nobody go out into an economy. It's for all people. Don't spend nothing for 1 day of the week. Don't spend nothing. Don't spend shit. You don't want it to change?
Right.
You know what? Shit's still fucked up. You know what I mean? We still living beyond minimum wage. We still ain't got no jobs here. They sending out jobs this and the other. You know what? 2 days. Nobody go out and spend nothing in the economy.
Hey Z, what did they say? They said the 13% of black people in this country make up the most buying power out of all the top designer brands.
I'm gonna tell you why. This is real shit. I mean, again, I learned this in school too, right? And I don't even know if we 13%, because I ain't even dealing with the census law, right? Because we were taught and we were brought up and raised to where our wealth was on our back. Get fresh. And those crazy, like I burned them, whatever the fuck. I tried to teach my daughter now. She got a job, and I told her, listen, when it's in college, mama, I said, you know what I mean? She works at Walmart, and I'm surprised how Louise even got a job. She's spoiled. Why we spoil my kids, right? You're never need a nigga. If I was supposed to shit on Facebook, those who follow me, like you never need. As long as I got breath in my lungs, you never need a nigga for nothing, right? But the fact that she wouldn't get a job, I said, you know what? Because every time I see it, look. Of course, I love sneakers. Don't get me wrong. I got 100 fucking pairs of sneakers, right? But I said, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to impress a bunch of other poor people. You take another race or whatever, or demographic. They may have a beat up pair of Reeboks on their feet, but they got $20,000, $30,000 in their account. We're taught and we raised to wear our wealth on our backs. You know what I mean? We spend our last to get our hair done or get the new pairs of Jordans, you know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying? Or live outside our means. So, but you know what I mean? And even such as myself, you know what I mean? Growing up, and I ain't no dummy. So I may be done with my dad. My grandma was teaching all she growing up. So a lot of shit I didn't have to do, right? But even when I was really in the street before I caught my last fucking case, I spent $80,000 in like 5.5 months on nothing. That's just me just getting fresh in out of the cab for a whole bunch of bitches. And it may sound like I'm capping for like listen, I don't do no.
No, that shit go fast, bro.
I'm just saying, but don't some of you motherfuckers again follow me within my real life, like on Facebook, and again, just outside of the character next December 20. If I know what I do now, of course I'd have made a separate Butcher Club. A lot of these motherfuckers don't know me in real life, you know what I mean? So, but I'm just not me bragging or boasting, but just my lifestyle was so expensive on nothing. Me having the mindset that I have now, I'm very simple, and going what I had back, because as you get older, you become more mature, you know what I mean? I no longer think, how you say, the way I used to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? 'Cause you grow up, you know what I mean? So, of course, I get bothered now looking at all these, us knocking each other off, you know what I mean? At the end of the day, and before when I was younger, I didn't think nothing, nothing, or even just as much as I moved outside of the hood to throwing trash in front of my house. I wouldn't dare imagine me throwing trash outside of my house because you knew better, you do better, you know what I mean? Or peeing on the side of the building and all that shit you don't know no better. But once you, removed from that environment and you see how, it ain't just gotta be a black thing or a white thing, and you see how other people live, I'm appalled. Like, I ain't gonna lie, moved out the hood, they got our first condo in Manawan, you know what I mean? And seeing how other people live, I'm like, God, it was a culture shock to me. I'm like, God damn, this nigga, like I was telling her, but I don't give a fuck about them on top of the corner store. You know what I mean?
You knew you was gonna look crazy throwing a bottle outside in front of your spot.
It was just a culture shock to me. You know what I mean? Or I'm not used to me walking to the store and motherfuckers saying hi to me. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Normally I go in the hood in the store. I got the mean look on my face, and you know what I mean? Or whatever the fuck. You know? Yeah, but once yeah, you know what I mean? Once I removed myself, you know what I mean? When I moved, I see how the people didn't like, damn, it's like, you know what I mean? And so then of course my mind changed, you know what I mean? So, but again, I said it to say this though, right? Don't get me wrong. Push come to shove, I still take the street like a duck. He say a duck treats the water. That's why I still got a lot of nigga in me. Don't let that go over your head. But I'm not. Again, I've grown and I've matured. You know what I mean? So that's what as anyone gets older. I'd be damn anyone that thinks the same way when they were 18, 17, 15. Think the same when they're 40. Like, you'd be a fucking fool. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like sometimes when you guys be talking about Pokemons or this and that, the other, y'all think I'll be joking. Like, I don't have a connection. When y'all niggas watch, nigga, I was in jail. And it's not me glorifying that shit. I keep saying, I'm a fucker. Even Band thought I was capping. Like, I don't do no capping. Like, I went to jail at a very early age for murder. So the ages between me 14 and 16, I missed. That was a how you say, important times. You know what I mean, in a child's life or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean, so I remember me coming home from jail, and my grandma was a very strong woman, very, very strong. I don't even remember her crying when my mother died, and I came home on a furlough, right? I don't know if they still do them shit to juveniles. You know what I mean? I was down to Jamesburg, came home. And I woke in the room. It was like 2-3 in the morning. I don't know what video game console was out at the time, but I know whatever she made it special. I got a weekend, right? I got a Friday and Saturday to go back Sunday, and whatever games were out, because I would get the video game things in the you know, when I was in jail, and those Source magazines, all that stuff. I had all that stuff when I came home, and I remember me walking past the room. She was crying. I'm like, damn, grandma, you crying? Like, something wrong? And probably the first time I ever seen my grandma, she's like, you changed. Like, I you know what I mean? I went away a child, a kid, and, you know, cartoons, this, that, and the other. It was still about that. Came home on some other shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, I wasn't the same kid that I was when I went away. And then check it out. Like, this is all facts. Again, I came home at 16 and a half. Got a lot right back when I was 17 for another hobby. But that's another story in its entirety, right? But, you know what I mean? So, not to say that I've not done the bullshit to fuck up my community, because I didn't know any better. You know what I mean? Ignorance is bliss. But as you grow and as you get older, as anyone, you know what I mean? You know, you should change racism, or because I didn't experience all around me. I see as people of my kind. Like I told you guys, I used to box, and with my talents, they took me all around the world. So when my perception, I thought everybody white was rich. Everybody rich was white, right? Because my teachers or the cops were well off, right? But it wasn't until I started going into Kentucky or West Virginia, different little boxing tournaments, and I'm seeing white people, blonde hair, blue eyes, out pitching and shitting outside in outhouses, or eating possums and raccoons because they ain't got money to go inside to go to buy steaks and shit, right? So, you know, you meet different people, and that shit, you talking about something that blew my mind, bro? I'm like, God damn. I'm in the projects, like, you motherfuckers is really poor. Like, what, you ain't got running water? Go and get water from a well? What the fuck is this? Like, this shit blew my fucking mind. That's why I be bugging when motherfuckers be saying, oh, the black people and the welfare shit and all of this. I be like, yo, it's majority of people on welfare. Yeah, for sure. It just is what it is. But I'm gonna take it one step further. But it's one thing about me, I say common sense. I was always able to peep game, right? So then I got to realize that it's not really a white or a black thing. It's a rich or poor thing, right? You know what I mean? I thought about it because, you know what I mean? I just once realized I said this kind of shit, like, damn. So, you know, so that again changed my way of thinking. Like, damn, you know what I mean? Like, damn, it's not because these motherfuckers fucked up too. Like, you know what I mean? But I tell you that they trick us with this, you know, this racism on the surface, right? Happens like they arguing and shit, but no, everybody ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to sneak out. Like, I give you an example. My nigga, grandmother say that shit all the time. Yeah, you can tell I was raised by my grandmother, right? So I say this to even. I'm gonna take it one step further, right? Before I get into my game, I'm gonna give you a gem. Even with the whole Obama kid, and I'm not even gonna say Obama was the best. Like, they like to think that, oh, you had a black president, and I like Obama. You know what I mean? I appreciate. I mean, but it ain't like he did much for people of color. Then realistically, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like I was having this argument earlier. But, you know, it was more done for now. I don't. This is another thing. I don't have no problem with the LGBT, none of that shit. Like, what you doing in your confines in your own homes, your own business. Like, I don't give any of my business, right? But I said it to say this though, right? You had what you call, it's not even called Obamacare, it's called the Affordable Care Act. And you had all these Trump, this thing, you know what I mean? Obamacare, this, you know, you got people in rare rural, like, I think if not either West Virginia or Kentucky is probably one of the poorest states in America, right? All of them on welfare, all of them, like he said, it's called the Affordable Care Act, right? And a lot of them down here are coal miners, or, you know what I mean? For as long as they can do it. That's the coal industry down here, West Virginia and shit like that, certain parts of Kentucky, Virginia, right? That's their main revenue, right? So it's very hard backbreaking work and let them get respiratory with the black lung. They get respiratory problems, so they don't have
black bullshit in their lungs.
Yeah, so they have pre-existing conditions with Obamacare. Would have made a law that if you had a pre-existing that you couldn't be denied insurance, right? So check this shit out. So you go, we don't want no Obamacare. This, that, the other. So when the cutbacks come, and they finally get some type of motherfuckers so stupid and ignorant. And again, I laugh at people like that. You know what I mean? But your bigotry, they losing their shit. Now they crying once they figured out that it's, that Obamacare is really the Affordable Care Act that they're on. Now they about to lose their shit. Now they crying. Oh, your ignorance. You know what I mean? And for people like that, I don't have any compassion for. I don't. You know what I mean? I don't. And listen, I don't whatsoever. And for those that know me, again, I know I rock with each. I rock with. If you fuck with me, I fuck with you. I ain't with all the other shit. Nigga, look at me, I'm a black man with red hair and freckles, right? That should tell you a lot. At the end of the day, I got white folks in my immediate family, so I ain't even tripping about that, right? But again, I said it to say this. So, but for that, I don't have any tolerance for whatsoever. So you get what you say. How you say you get motherfuckers all the time voting against their own interests. Like I listen to, I'm always watching different documentaries and shit, or you know what I mean, you know what I mean, knowing that motherfucker coming and tell you they're gonna take X, Y, and Z, or they're gonna take your Social Security, this, that, and the other. But in your mind, because he's white or he says certain things that appease you, meanwhile he's telling you he's taking from you. He's going to cut this, he's going to cut that, he's going to this, that, and the other. Or how about this? I'm going to bring jobs back. You cannot make a company. Now who started this? I'm not going to claim the blame. I'm not saying Trump started this, right? For whether it's Ford or the big companies, we don't make anything in America anymore. All our jobs are overseas. It's cheaper, right? Because it's cheaper for me. They ain't got to worry about insurances. They ain't got to worry about unions, none of that shit to have it abroad, right? That would never come back. Never, because it's cheaper to have things made in China or this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? The Foxconn. You know what things Foxconn make? Television, cell phone.
Niggas make everything.
You know what's crazy, Z? I just want to add on to that, right? I always noticed since a lot of whites started moving their company overseas, and I always look at a lot of black folks. I'm like, this is literally like the perfect time for you to start building your own job here. Mm-hmm. Like in the state, right? Why they moving their jobs out? You can start creating jobs for your people. Like, but again, like this whole division shit has fucked up a lot of people, and they so.
Remember what you give them, they always remember what you take away from them. And niggas about to get all of this shit taken from them. All of this, like you said, the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, or Trump Care. Now, a lot of people don't even know that shit is called Trump Care. It's the same thing. It's just he changed the name on it.
Oh yeah.
Like a lot of people not realizing that shit. And people gotta realize the dog whistles and the call signs. Like, this is really the first president that you could say that is really a real dummy when it comes to politics. All of this shit that comes out of his mouth, this motherfucker's telling him to say certain shit, and he just putting his own spin on it. He know that shit, that's gonna rile him up. Okay, boom. He's not even thinking past his own fucking nose to know that it's gonna stir up a bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? It doesn't affect him or them. But of course,
it's not gonna affect
the 1%. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, but again, it appeals to a certain, you know what I mean? At least people feel though that we're tired of the average Joe politician. They've been lying, and that's their own fault. They've been lying to us for so many years, and this, that, and the other. And of course, they look at hey, we got a new guy. He's not like the rest of the politicians, and he's going to give us something new. And he wrote on that, right? But words and things you can say or what you put out can be very dangerous. And to the cops, be extra little rough with the people when you lock them up. And like, what do you think he's talking about? You know what I mean?
Of course.
And you don't think about it because
you bring that shit up.
No, but not even better, right? And this is even, we all guilty of this, right? We all think it's not that bad or this, that, until it affects you, someone you love, or one of your friends. You know what I mean? And then you're like, oh, like I'll give an example again about the PewDiePie guy. I remember he said to think about the Jews or this, that, and the other. I remember he said something, whatever he fucking. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, what this, that, what doing that, and the other, because it didn't really affect me. So sometimes we can be a little insensitive to things that don't affect us, right? When he said the nigga with the hard ER on air, yo, this motherfucker tripping. Like, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean? Or even my man I used to speak, I said we was best friends, Boogie. We used to be, you know what I mean? What the fuck he said something. What the hell he said? He said,
I forgot what he said.
It was about Mortal Kombat. He said he was sending for a lot of crazy shit. If you, what's up, William? But you donate $2, a lot of money for a person. You know what I mean? I mean, he used to be alright. Yeah. But the end of what's that Mortal Kombat when you're Jax and you decide to free your people. Oh man, he just freed the slaves, or I didn't think that, man. Now that's not that big of a deal. She should have did something for like this motherfucker crazy, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? But I get, but like I said, you know, like a lot of things go over our head, or we don't think it's a big deal because it doesn't affect us directly. You know what I mean? So, and I think we're all guilty of that. You know what I mean? Ever done an apply? Like, I mean, like I'll give you an example, right? What's going on with other countries, right? Like I'm sitting and shut the fuck up, right? You look what's going on whether it's Syria or Iraq or whatever, right? And check this out. So you wonder why you got ISIS or whatever the fuck, right? We go into another country, right? America's good for this, right? And he said they took over Saddam. They invaded this man's country because he had weapons of mass destruction, right? They ain't going that bitch and find up with a handgun. But we can have whatever the fuck we want over here, right? It's cool for us to have it, right? But cool, right? They ain't find this, right? And then you have what you call, you know, ISIS and whatever the fuck they, you know what I mean? We don't see the atrocities that we do in those countries. So we've been lucky here in America, been separated from our enemies. We're over here by ourselves to have war in your neighborhood. So imagine you going to take your kid to school and a black hole and they think some insurgents, and then you lose your child. Could you imagine how you would feel? You don't think I wouldn't strap whatever to my back to go? I ain't got nothing to live for. So you wonder why these people, you know, they think, oh, they just hate America because we this, that, and the other. No, we don't see the atrocities that we do in those countries. Oh, you know what I mean? We don't see them. And it's the fact, you know what I mean? Like, why are we even over there? We got our own shit going on right here in our country.
Nigga, we went over there for that opium, and then we went over there for that lithium, for the lithium ion for these batteries and this Tesla shit.
Yeah, that's I understand it.
These niggas they've been playing in this shit for so long before 2000, and the fucked up thing about it is they so in our face with this shit in movies and video games and talk shows and TV shows. They telling us what the fuck they gonna do and they go do it.
But what I'm saying is that it breeds racism. We don't like this because this one's different. None of that religious shit. Cause this one is Muslim or this one is Christian. But you never asked. He said my grandmother got a saying.
Great choice.
Nothing from, you know, how he said cause and effect. Nobody just Blizz. My nickname is Blizz. Blizz. Nobody just, you know, hate on you. Nothing. Like, what did you do? Like, you know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Like, it always takes cause and effect. Why they want you? I'm not even saying. I'm not condoning anything. But again, imagine, put yourself in someone else's shoes. We don't have any empathy, but outside of our own, right? Just say, you know what? Damn. That man just lost his child. I remember, bro, you watch some shit there. Motherfucker, you pull the rubber. I remember as a father, right? And he was through the rubber when the bombs fell, right? Trying to kill somebody. They can pick it up. The little boy had to be 1 in 5. Boy, this man screams. That shit broke my heart, bro. They're screaming, like, I'm pulling his hair out. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. You know what I mean? I gotta respect my shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, like that shit. We don't see the shit we do over there, man. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like,
bro, listen, because what they do is that shit like 9/11. If anybody's seen the video that they put out on the news over and over and over, they do something which they would desensitize you to the killing they're about to do to other people, right? So when they do it, it's already justified, right? Because when 9/11 happens, trust me on this, before they went out there to Iraq and all of these countries start bombing them, they played a scene over and over again with a little child, a man jumping off a building, built this thing in everybody to a point. It's like, we want revenge. They literally turn you into fucking bloodlust, and then with that being said, and all the cards laid out, they'll go ahead and do it. Because by that time, they already feud the fuck out of you, like with bullshit and lies and all of that shit. When they do that, that's when they go out there and do a lot of shit. If you notice, before they always go out and attack, the biggest thing is to give you misinformation first, then go ahead and do it. Like they always done that. Look. What year was that when they fucking went out to that war? They had no business being, and they got fucked up. In that country, they came back in Vietnam. They lied about that shit and had the citizens on their back. Like, yeah, go out there and do that. And they went out there and got fucked up. And then when the citizens realized, by the time it was already too late, they realized y'all had no business over there to begin with, right? But why did they go out there? Because they got the all the same from the citizens and all of that shit. Had them backing up, saying, "Yeah, go out there, liberate them, or do whatever the fuck you gotta do as an American."
We and they liberating them. We worry about the people. And again, I don't think nobody should be whatever, but we worry about liberating another. When we got shit that's good. That's what I'm talking about. And again, worry about what's going on. I'm gonna go fight for this. Shout out to Muhammad Ali. That's something. You want me to go out and kill this other man, and this, that, and the other for? But you won't even fight for me at home. Like, you know what I mean? And
nigga went and did a bid over what he believed in.
He said they're not my enemy over there. You're my enemy. You killing my brothers and sisters, and you telling me to go out there and fight your war? You go kill innocent people that had nothing to do with him?
But listen, peep the fly shit about that Vietnam shit too. My grandfather and my uncle was in Vietnam. My grandfather always told me. He said when he was over there in that war, he said the Vietnamese people, they would tell him, "Yo, black man, go home. That's not your war. This the white man's fault. That's not your Like the black people was getting the same thing.
They did the same thing in World War II.
You remember what they did with Hitler? What Hitler said to this day about black folks, how Americans were treating them, but still try to send them out there.
But how do we know that that's true? I know they say it, but we're
we don't know if
that statement is true.
Hitler wasn't no fan of no black people. I'm not even.
He was not.
He wasn't even shake Jesse Owens' hand, but they would drop pamphlets and say that like you over here, this, that, and the other, and they wouldn't even, which is true. Even like recently, what's in Thailand? What's that shit? What's that state? What's that country that Manny Pacquiao's from?
Philippines.
Yeah, and you got that mayor out there. You get caught with that mayor wild, right? And America got so much to say about this. What he doing? He said, "Man, listen, how you treat your own people. You killing unarmed civilians. Worry about what's going on. That's the truth. And worry about what's going on right here. And I'm not saying that we can't have a bleeding heart of what's going on, but we got too much injustice here. And I'm gonna say this right, because sometimes it comes from a point of ignorance. Like my man Paulie, they can't call my man. Paulie was from boxing.
He said it's retarded.
And real talk. You don't. I should say, know what it is. It's like unless I say to walk in someone else's shoes, you can't say what it is. Like be driving and be scared to get pulled over, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, anybody running race killer can go to jail, but it's little, you know what I mean? Like we seen, I'll give you an example. You see motherfuckers look, you got a motherfucker, let's let you know what's the problem with this country. You got a motherfucker that walked into a church to kill non-black people and they're praying to Jesus, right? After that, they took that motherfucker to Wendy's, right?
Yeah.
Facts. Here the man was outside selling CDs.
I think I figured it out. I'll take these.
Chill. Okay, you got a man outside was selling cigarettes. Choked to death. You know what I mean? They thought my man had a fake $10 bill. And what's the guy name that's going on Twin? Steven Jackson people.
Floyd. George.
George Floyd, whatever. You know what I mean? They thought he had a $10 counterfeit 10. And you see how that ended. Like, if that doesn't tell you that there's a problem in this country with, social injustice, like that's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is a big ass.
Yeah, I mean, but
look at the chick in Central Park. She literally said, "I'm going to call the police and tell them that there's an African American man threatening me." Like, literally used her whiteness as a threat. Like that tells you how fucked up the shit is. Like, literally, you could make a call and say, "I'm being attacked by or harassed by a black person," meaning that they'll be here to kill you. Like, seriously. Like, if that shit doesn't speak volume, I don't know, motherfuckers be tripping, man.
Where you at, Z?
Hold on, I'm just what you call. I need 10 minutes. I gotta finish this game. I'm coming right back. I'm in here though. When we finish this game, unless you just boot it up. Hey, real deal. I ain't think you was talking to me, brother. I didn't ask what I gave you last time. I'm glad to see that we still friends and God is good.
So which game you talking about? What was we playing?
Whatever
hey,
game,
real
whatever
deal.
game. I was taking niggas straight to Ding-a-ling lane. You know I'm doing it, bro.
Real deal. You're not on a team, right?
What you said, Buck?
Real deal. You're not on a team, right?
You want
Because me and Parker want to hold a scrimmage with you.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you.
Do a tryout. Maybe you could join a team.
No, we gotta make those brackets and those flyers and shit today. Also, too, they got that huge. My man got that huge giveaway today. What the fuck is my cell phone?
If you want to.
You want Twitter?
Is it opening?
You on Twitter, right, TV?
Yeah, I'm on there.
Are you following my man Infamous Little Game? He got that huge giveaway tonight.
Let me see. Let me pull it up.
I'm gonna drop it in here.
What are you saying, Buck?
That's what
I'm saying. Parker wanted to check it out. Maybe if you're open to the slot, there might be an opening for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Everybody just left him behind.
How many people Parker got on his team?
Nah, I'm playing. I'm on his team. Like,
yeah, it's me. The only ones I know for sure is me and Manhattan.
Yeah, so that's 3.
Which one we played last night, Buck? You remember we played that little scrimmage last night?
I guess we did. I
don't know. Teddy Payne was on there too. I don't know where.
Let me get on right now.
He had 5, but Teddy left, Delby left, and I'm not sure. So they decided to do their own team.
Okay. I don't know. I guess it don't matter.
I'm just trying to play honestly. I don't really give a fuck about what team I'm on. At the end of the day, it's just put on the show for the people.
Yeah,
that's true for me. Like
I'm the same. That's my philosophy as well.
Show. When is it? Tomorrow? Is it
next Saturday?
November 6th. June 6th. I'm sorry. 8:30.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Let me.
I just want to put on a show for the people, bro.
Right, hold on, man. Let me see something.
Put on a show. Wait, man. Isn't there a grand to be won here?
What?
Isn't there money on the line here?
Or $1,000. The winner get $1,000.
Yeah, you get a cut.
You don't want that $1,000, man?
I mean, I don't really.
Real deal will get his cut.
You feel me?
If he joins.
That serious.
Man, we a competitive spread up, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I'm nigga, I can't have fun. I'm just joining to have fun. Nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
winners win.
Shout next time.
Yeah, nigga, you can take it serious and still lose. Then what happened? You're gonna be bad. You're gonna go to sleep mad. You're gonna wake up.
I was telling you the other day, all my followers brought to you by the hand of God. How many times you gonna say Ding-a-ling, you mook? What the hell is a mook?
Oh, no, that's a game.
No.
They ain't no.
It's like calling somebody a palooka or something.
Hey, yo, stand on it. What's that mean?
Well, you don't know what.
But you don't know the
mook. You don't know what.
Your mook?
What's that
I
mean?
ain't never heard that.
Mook is
It's not racial.
Bro. It's
just
I was saying that since I was like in high school type shit.
What does it mean?
No, what does it mean?
It just means like. Nah, it just basically calling.
It just means you dumb. It means you're dumb.
It could be anything from like an insult to a
when you say gay,
it could be you could even say it to my as in my friend or like your mook. You say it could be friendly or it can be a kind of an insult.
It's like saying it's
I don't mind, long as it ain't done racial.
No,
it's not racial. It's like when you right. When you say something.
Why they got Madden coming out late this year? That's crazy.
Cause you know EA, man, you know them niggas sketchy.
They got Madden coming out August 25th this year.
Oh,
they gotta get them player scans in.
Man, that shit usually come out in July.
Damn.
I thought it always came out in August.
Not that late.
Man, always came out in August.
No, not that late. No, I haven't. Last couple of years been coming out late July.
Man, that shit always came out in August.
No, I thought it was August, bro.
Not late August. They haven't been doing that for a couple of years.
I don't know about no late August, early August.
Yeah, I thought it was August, bro.
Wait, damn. I got
August 23rd. That's ridiculous.
Man, you gonna get your fix, man?
Them niggas ain't gonna never. If they gonna.
Hey, AP, you on Parker team?
I was on Trey team.
What you say?
No, who on Trey? I'm gonna get these sets together today, man. Hold on, man.
I don't even know who on Trey team.
Yeah, man. Trey had a team.
I don't even know. I'll play for whoever paused.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I thought.
I bet you will, AP. I bet you will, AP.
Listen, man, shut your single soul team having ass up, nigga.
Whatever happened to Parker and what's her name doing a Gears match?
Oh, yo,
What
jump
happened
on,
to
boy,
that?
jump on. I need my Batman, jump on, man.
Hey, Trey.
Yeah, I'll be on that. I need my Batman right now, man. Jump on, bro.
Is that why Parker's hiding?
Hey, Teddy. Fuck yeah.
Is he trying? Is he running from that blue rendezvous smoke? That Gears smoke?
Hey, Z, who on this nigga team, yo?
No, I'm just.
Did y'all play game today? Did they play
on Teddy team?
Teddy just.
I don't know.
They didn't play.
You have to ask Teddy.
I don't know. Find out right now. They got. I had the team. They just trying to switch it up, man. I don't put this shit in already.
Fuck it don't matter to me. Buck talking about nah, Buck, you can't beat me in this game, bro. You talking about nah, nigga.
What? No. What?
That's like a 1-on-1 right there. What's up?
Yeah, it does.
What did I say?
Tell them told you that.
No, I just said no. You're not on my team. You left.
Don't do that.
When Z was like, AP, you on Parker team? You was like, nah.
Because you left.
Bump the gay team.
Because you fucking left.
I can do what I want, bro.
Man, Buck's been
You
accusing
can't.
everybody of leaving,
Hey,
man.
I was put. Was it not factual?
No, I'm on
Bucky's coming with that
everybody.
condescending bullshit, Bucky. Talk to him.
No, but there's an open
I'll be on in a
spot
minute,
for
Ray.
real deal if he wants to join.
But he ain't about to play with y'all. He ain't about to play with Parker. That nigga, he pissed me.
I can play with Parker. Parker ain't bad, bro. He's not a bad player.
No,
He's not a bad player at all.
Yo, my nigga, he disappeared with shit. Yo, come on, bro.
He's not gonna disappear during the goddamn
balling,
tournament.
This defense is good on his defense, but Parker be balling though. He be getting shit.
This depends. Yeah, we can play whatever.
Well, my thing is, if you gonna make a big man and try to play like you got a shooting guard, that's dumb as hell.
Shut up with the subscription, brother. I appreciate that, man.
That's
it's also Manhattan's on the team too.
I got this motherfucking ice cream on my thing.
What?
I said Manhattan's on our team too, so those are our captains, Manhattan and Parker. So it ain't just Parker's
I know
team.
Teddy Payne had a team too, bro.
I have enough. I have enough suction in the organization to put out a contract for real deal.
Parker got your head.
Oh wait, we forgot about B Carter. Hop in the chat. We got B Carter. I forgot about B Carter. Like yeah, we got B Carter.
I just wanted to say suction.
Yeah, we got B Carter. I see who we got. So it's
political. It's political.
Manhattan, AP, hey, B Carter, hop in if you could. Why you gonna start playing with us, B Carter? About to go. What's
So where the fuck is Parker right now, man? Somebody call that nigga. Tell him.
He's hiding from that Gears 5 smoke with Blue Rendezvous.
I thought today was supposed to play today.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm about to play them.
Listen.
She's on right now too. Look, she's like posting in the Discord.
So
she's here ready to fight.
Who's supposed to run the point?
Oh man, where the point guard is? Yeah, I'm the wrong shit. Who got the point guard bill?
You're gonna have to ask Teddy about all that.
Who got the point?
Fuck all the point guard bill,
You left the
nigga.
wrong team.
Question.
You left the wrong
You
team.
dog shit. Shut up, nigga.
And our team, I could run the point guard on our team, man.
Come on, I gotta talk
Your dude
shit.
big as hell. Your dude too big, yo.
So I
Who
can
got
still
who
move
got
right.
the
It don't matter.
Who got the
Yeah,
badges?
you matter.
Who got the badges?
I got the badges.
I got badges.
You ain't got the unfuckable.
But I don't need no stinking badges.
You ain't got the downhill.
I got diamond. I got all that shit.
I got that.
I don't
Yo,
need them.
AP, you don't be throwing that shit. Like I be throwing that shit, AP.
Like I got unpluggable. I got diamond, bro.
Niggas
What
don't have to.
I got the unfuckwittable badge.
Nigga said I got an unfucked.
Nigga, my play basically like Ben Simmons, man.
He ain't fast enough.
Nah, he's quick.
If y'all was smart, y'all let Buck run that motherfucker. What's called Buck fast as hell.
All we need, if we had a fucking excellent point guard, we'd be unstoppable. We'd be unstoppable.
Point guard's not about speed, fuck, nigga.
Point guard is about seeing the floor.
Yeah,
seeing what you can make happen. Creating mismatches.
If we got a dope, if we got a dope,
Nigga, LeBron
I could sneak in there so fucking easy.
He can move the rock like
I should be
That
saying
nigga's a
that
point
though.
guard, bro. I don't just talk.
I'll be talking.
Trey Mack. Hey, what happened to Trey Mack? Like,
LeBron is a
we got
point
Trey
guard,
Mack.
buddy. He just got the build
Hop
of a
in here.
small forward. Oh, a power forward.
I
Or a
forgot they
center.
got Trey Mack. Well, I don't know what the fuck going on.
But it just comes down to how great your core vision really is.
Exactly.
I get my ass cracked right now.
It's all he need to do, bro. They do
Buck
2-3-2 zone, bro. That's it.
Because sometimes I no offense, Buck, I don't be trusting you because you'll get the ball nigga. Throw it out anyway.
I know. Well, because I don't get it in time.
Be like, how?
I'm a little dude.
He don't trust Trey. Trey be stealing me. Buck be stealing.
Yeah, you know me, my nigga.
If you give it to me fast enough, I could shoot. Like
one thing I would
close,
say is
mid range. I can hit threes too, but I just gotta be open.
My only problem with Trey is this, right? This is my problem with Trey. You give this nigga the ball, right? What a defender in his face, this nigga would just shoot.
Listen, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. You gotta do Trey like this. Don't shoot. You gotta tell him, my nigga. It's real. If you ever play basketball for real, it's niggas that if you ever played on the court, you gotta tell them that shit while you playing, nigga. Don't shoot.
And that's why you're the type of nigga I put you on the bench. Because if I gotta keep telling you when to shoot, not to shoot, nah, nigga, you on the bench.
But what I'm saying is,
I trade on your team though, right?
It's certain, but listen, it's them type of niggas can actually shoot though. So you gotta put them in positions to shoot the ball when you know they're gonna really make it. Like
this is a problem, AP, right? Niggas like that. I'm sorry. At that point, your ass is on the bench. You know why? If the defender's on you, I don't give a fuck if you can shoot. If you know you ain't open, pass the ball. If you find yourself open, shoot. It's very common sense. You ain't doing that much work, nigga. That nigga, the problem is this with Trey. The nigga just likes to fucking shoot. He just has this dying habit. As soon as he get the ball, defender in his face, he don't even think twice about it. He gonna pull up. He gonna be like, "What the fuck, man? It was a clear. No, it was not a fucking clear shot, nigga." Like I gotta keep
going against him though. So that's what's up. Y'all about to go against him.
Like you gonna keep like doing that shit. That's why I be like, bro, like you gotta stop shooting. Even when we playing in neighbor, like in the park, they keep doing that shit. I'm like, bro, what the fuck, dude?
She's in there fucking waiting.
Hey, Chris, you got that shit on the Chris, you got this shit. I wish what shit was crossplay, man.
Damn, she pulled up for Parker. Parker ain't here.
Who pulled up for Parker?
Well, Blue Rendezvous.
Not gonna play Gears. Like she wasting her time.
No, Parker gonna be 20.
Oh yeah, he gonna have to.
You better dub on this and he ain't show up.
He is saying
I got a dub on the
He was saying 9. So he's got an hour to pull up.
Alright, that's one shot. Range.
I thought it was in the afternoon, honestly. I didn't know it was at night.
How much time left you on your game, Z?
7 minutes, bro. If you want to run one without me.
Damn.
Shit, I'm trying to run fucking, man. I'm trying to get my dude's 95 now, bro. I'm trying to get him up to it.
Oh my god, I missed the fuck.
Oh shit, I'm at 87.
That park shit helps shit get popping quicker too. In the rec shit.
Yeah, need that. Yeah, we gotta win some games with the wreck, man.
I got it.
On the lows, hood niggas. I'm just shooting, bro.
Yeah, we need some wins, man.
That was a good game we played yesterday, yo. And I got to play the game.
Yo, don't run into my shit, nigga. Oh shit. They swinging their ass with back there.
Who out there living on top of the corner store, the bodega?
You got insurance, nigga.
Man, I fucked that up.
This nigga 6'9", bro. I'm crazy.
Yeah. What you think they gonna? Yo, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm back on my 2K shit. Yo, man, I've been looking in that 2K community. That shit crazy.
Man, they wild on there, man.
Yeah.
That 2K, they wild out there, bro.
Yeah. If I was to do that shit, I would make a separate channel.
Yeah, that's all they do is upload 2K content all day, every day.
Yo, I ain't gonna stunt my nigga. That's how I got some of these. Hey yo, Z, I got another. If y'all niggas want it, another shooting, jump shot thing. That shit work better than the other one. You shut up, nigga. Rihanna! Don't call her. She ain't your house. Alright.
You might see lobby all day.
Hey yo, motherfucker, I'm about to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, bro. Nah, you know that fuck nigga somewhere stuttering.
Shout out to everybody rocking out with live, man. We gotta
Hey yo, I'm about to run to go grab this food and then we can run
with that pig feet.
Now y'all no pork here, brethren. Y'all talk about.
Hey, is the next NBA 2K gonna be cross-gen or just or Nuke Gen?
I hope it be.
Nobody knows.
That shit gonna be cross-gen with fake ass beards, my nigga.
It's gonna be cross-gen. I mean, I'm looking for cross-play. They gotta do something with this engine, though, man.
Yeah, they gotta get these animations better. Stop locking.
Yeah, they gave you the same part for 2 years in a row, bro. I doubt they do something crazy. If you played it last year, bro, they gave you the same fucking part 2 years in a row.
I ain't played that shit last year, and I got that shit sitting right there. I only bought that shit because LeBron was on the cover. I started to play it, and I was like, man, fuck that shit. Stop playing that shit. I only started playing this shit because y'all niggas playing this shit.
Yeah, that's how I got it. I ain't been on 2K in like 2 years, man. 3 years, like 3 years. I ain't never do my player. I will only do straight online, head up, rank matches.
Yeah.
That's all I used to do and dub niggas. Yoda on. I just felt the nigga by mistake, goddamn.
Oh. Hood niggas, I'm just showing you growth.
Park playing game.
Parker playing
I just
game.
think.
I need a shirt. We gotta turn that money back. Yo, whoa.
Work. Oh, he said. So you think Microsoft's gonna buy Sega though, for real?
They got some. Maybe they got a partnership. If they say it was a rumor.
Then they was saying, somebody said PlayStation was gonna do it.
We gonna see.
You think them niggas gonna get bought? They should have been got bought then.
Yeah, Microsoft should have bought them. They should have bought them over here. All right, come on. Let's get a shot. I'm working on these goddamn jump shots, man. Catch and shoot. All right, catch.
Oh,
you really? Hey, yo, you a slasher, bro? Really ain't no point you shooting.
I gotta hit that open shot, bro. Meek, you breaking a nigga down. Take a nigga straight to ding-a-ling-lang, you know what I mean? They broke up. Who gonna go to ding-a-ling-ling? Meek!
That shit was fucking hilarious.
This nigga is retarded, yo. This shit wouldn't let me type it in the chat, yo. This nigga said, yo, I'm out here with a dashiki and a jock strap on. I said, this nigga crazy.
Ding-a-ling-lang, boy. You said Parker scared of me, bro? Scared to play me?
Nah, I don't know. I mean, he did pretty good.
Yeah, Parker's not a bad
player,
player,
y'all be fucking with Parker. Man, that nigga
Parker's not a
game.
bad player, bro. He's gonna get that pistol. You know what he said?
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna get that pistol.
That's my motherfucker. Parker funny as hell, man. Parker be having me dying.
He was coming back at King Blood, man.
You get drunk
King Blood was talking shit. They was going back and forth.
Nigga said, you get drunk and fuck skunks.
That was a good line.
It's a kid.
That's a good line.
Funny, bro.
You get drunk and fuck
Told the
skunks.
nigga he fucked skunks.
Yeah, he said that shit quick too. That's at the top of the head.
That nigga's crazy.
That was funny.
John, what's going on? Yo, what's going on, bro? You know, we can't hear you, Carter. You in the room? Hold up. Carter just pulled up. Hold up. He's in the room with us. Oh my god.
Oh no, his mic is sounding crazy though when he comes on.
We in game room 202. Nah, we can't hear what you're saying. Nah, bro. Go to settings and select your mic. My man Carter got his t-shirt too. But all of those, I know I got at least a shirt's coming out on the 10th. Again, so. I'm trying to make these jump shots, man.
You get drunk and fuck.
Come on, man.
Wait,
God
he said
damn,
he's on somebody's team, but he don't know
no,
who?
he forgot who picked Carter up.
I don't remember.
I'm on the fucking bench again. God damn it. Hey, no, we can't hear you, Carter. What you do is hop back in, go to settings and select your mic. If you can, he said he in here. I see him in here, man. Actually, you're not muted. Let me see, because the thing is,
His thing
he's
is
not muted.
like Mike is just
Yeah, you gotta go select your settings in your mic.
But I can't take a loss. I throw it up.
Oh, hey Chris, what you had it on speaker? It's the King's Blood versus and they be tripping, man. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. That's what, man. Bro, I be telling niggas this shit, right? Everybody you see in this motherfucker came up out the goddamn audience or out the chat, right? I don't be fucking with a lot of YouTubers, niggas be weird and shit, but this should be made. I love, like I'm gonna tell you niggas to pull up, man. I like playing with my fucking subscribers and shit. I don't be on that weirdo shit. That shit make it fun. Popping shit. You know what I mean? Like that shit be, y'all niggas know me, I'ma pop the most shit, man. What's that? How you pronounce that? Me, Chef, Me Chi the Goat. Me Chi the Goat, I got it. Me Chi the Goat. What's good with you, bro?
Hey, yo, Steph.
Yo, what up, B?
Oh, Steph, what up, Steph?
Drop my party, man. What you doing?
Hey, nigga, he said, nah, big fella. Well, we gonna get that PlayStation versus Xbox. We gonna get that PlayStation versus Xbox.
Yeah, we need to get that popping, bro.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That nigga to jump. You don't want that nigga Rain to jump you, man. Got them single soul Timbs on.
Yeah, he on by himself. He by himself. We got the wedge in his shoes right now. he got the joints with the wedge at the bottom. I see.
Oh my God, I ain't want to do that. We can take this game over. Fuck, I gotta dunk it out then. I'm trying to get these jump shots.
All right, I'm about to join you. Right now. You just shoot me invite, right?
We can do some duos. Yeah, I'll send it again. We can do some duos, yo, in Warzone.
Alright.
Yo, it's hot as fuck.
Nah, man.
Take this goddamn hoodie off.
Let me see if I take that dashiki off. Don't start that shit, man. Steph, what's good with you, boy?
Not shit, B. Not shit. Chilling.
Where you from New York or you from down south?
I'm from the south, bro. I'm from the south. I just got done peacefully protesting. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was in shit.
That nigga was broken truck over my window fan.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I'm gonna be on eBay this week.
Open the door.
I'm gonna be on eBay this week. Bro, I was watching this video. Dude had like 10 TVs on one of them cards. I'm like, bro.
Hey, yo, what happened to Game of Room 1?
Right. It's called the Coon Room, nigga.
That's where you be at, man. That's where the black seed oil is at, man.
Hey, yo, you doing the show with too much capping and cooning? They go straight to that room right there, the Coon Room.
Nigga said that's what the niggas with the coon shit build in, man. When that shit activated, he immediately removed them.
It only takes a little bit to activate it, man.
I had to take a trip to the Coon Room today. Anybody can get it.
Hey, you need to rename it to the Maziago.
Hey man, your man, Smooth Coon Chip activated, man.
What do you do?
What's up, Phillips 22, good brother?
You know how he be on Twitter, man. When he start talking about shit like,
I don't read the tweets, man.
You know, shit like we talk about politics and all that shit.
Yo, who said Hard 8 died today?
Did he die?
Goddamn.
Nah, he didn't die. Nah, that nigga trolling.
Nigga said he died or some shit.
Fucked up.
Nigga fucked up, bro.
Jamaica said Hard 8 died.
Goddamn.
Jamaica said Mellow Matt said Hard 8 died. I don't know. Is this Twitter active? Oh, folks.
Hey, yo, Steph, I'm gonna need you to be the bunny to my Clyde, you know what I mean?
What?
What? I ain't with all that. I don't know what you talking about, bro. I'm not cool with it.
Yo, and Parker Duck, man, only 20. Let me tell the nigga, I got Tim. What car that? You got his team in here right now.
You might have paid their bet. You don't pay your best. Listen to Kevin Gates right now.
Cannot get this shit to save my goddamn
what are you trying to do?
ancestors.
Just marks that we can land there.
I gotta get this shit, man.
You remember getting spooky out here?
You buying you.
Hey, Big Carter. That's out of bounds? He fouled me.
Yo, we're not gonna make it out of this.
Call that nigga.
Make it out of what?
I ain't got his number.
We got out of what?
Right.
Huh? Oh, I thought you meant to. Hey, yo, AP, turn that shit down, man.
That shit sounds crazy.
Turn that ignorant shit down, man.
Turn that ignorant shit down.
Turn that ignorant shit down, man.
Cause you gotta act ignorant, nigga.
Hey, yo, hold on, let me get Park in here, man. Hold up, man.
Parker dodging.
I got some players in here. You got we got B Carter. We got fucking AP.
Sometimes niggas only respect aggression.
So it was you, man, and Buck, AP, and B Carter. Right?
Only Carter I know is Vince Carter, nigga.
Oh,
yeah, that's the point guard.
Parker.
Damn, I got my damn gun.
Parker, what up, Parker? I'm back, Parker.
Hey yo, is you ducking rain? Or are you ducking which color you know? Blue or what?
Nah, I'm blowing up the kids now. I ain't really get this.
You gotta play blue.
All I heard was a lot.
Yo, nigga, I kind of buy you.
I need to go and spectate.
Nigga sound like a Street Fighter character, man.
Let's see if they drop grenades on blue.
Thanks.
I'm gonna blow up on the Harry fruit stand. Keep talking, nigga.
Oh shit.
Man.
What?
Hey, Parker.
Yeah.
What up, my nigga? We gotta come on, bro. We gonna run the game in the rec. Like, what we doing?
I got a match and Giz. I'm on Giz right now.
Alright, after that match of Giz, y'all booting up.
Yeah. That by that time,
man,
you should be done, nigga. I'll be back to my house.
Alright, I'm about to hit blue right now. Tell them Park in here.
Oh man, this is gonna be bad, Parker. You don't lose, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hey, Parker, I believe if you win, I give you $20.
Nigga, that's all she played.
$20, nigga. You ain't worth a wet fruit stand, bitch.
Damn.
Shit, nigga,
Why was so gangster? Hey, Z, do this to get your shooting better.
No,
get the ball, go to the corner and press LB and the RB and the hold Y.
I don't duck and smoke.
You see the bang guarding you.
No, you gotta. No.
Damn, he said when you get this, go to the corner, press LB, RB, and then hold Y.
No,
damn.
do that.
That's something like LB, RB.
That's not how you do it.
RB, LB.
Why are you trying to fucking help the op?
Alright.
I mean, my nigga, this shit he told my player, bro. That shit ain't gonna work.
Why are you trying to work? Why are you trying to help the ops?
Buck, shut your ass up.
I fucked that up.
Somebody botting.
You buying like crazy, man. Go ahead and get your food and shut up, nigga.
Oh,
shit he talking about. Oh, what the fuck is this? An M3? What up?
Hey, yo, Rain.
Yo.
My best shooting laundry man.
Oh
man.
I wonder what the nigga in this Christian mean. Leave me alone, nigga. I ain't got money like you, bro.
What's this LB?
Andrew Garfield.
No, hey, Z, that's not how you do it.
Step with me right now, man.
Listen, you gotta hit the D-pad. You hit the D-pad first to the left. Then you hit Y to do isolation. After you do isolation, you hit LB to bring the pick over. When they come to set a pick, you hit RB that make them fade off you. You get an open jump shot every time.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I believe in stuff.
Hey, Steph, how you do that. Hey, Steph, I appreciate that W you got me, brother.
Yeah, you know, you welcome, man.
I thought niggas was doing that PlayStation versus Xbox thing.
Hey,
we ain't got no PlayStation dudes to play.
You got Rain.
To play what?
That's all we asked to.
Oh, and AP. AP got
play nigga.
3v3. Gunfight.
Get your PlayStation dudes and we be ready.
Hey, home
I'm trying to bet 20.
Needs a dub.
Who the Xbox guy? Who y'all the Xbox guy?
Me, Steph, and Weather. Big one.
Vaughn's trying to stay off that.
Right.
Parker's PlayStation guy, right?
Parker, so you got Parker.
Fuck you, nigga.
I'm about to hit me right now.
Parker made that email with him on his stomach and put that dildo in it.
It's over.
Alright, I'm about to hit it right now. Hold up.
What you gotta do to me like that, Parker? I was just saying, you a PlayStation dude.
I mean, I'm a, you know, so I'm a universal though. You know what I mean?
Oh man. You got the mental fortitude for this.
You ready to get dog walk? You ready to get dog walk, bro?
Parker's a fucking PC dude now. You didn't know that? Parker's on the PC.
Bro, don't go to the magnifying glass. Just drop it. Or
Parker,
we'll find another.
We need the money, brother. We need the money, man.
I don't want to die to get $1,000.
Hey, we ain't gonna die, bro. Hey, we're gonna get more than that.
I never got the first one, so I don't know.
All right, so hey, Parker, is you, Manhattan, AP, Buck? So you got Real Deal or you got Carter? What's going on? So I'm making the brackets now.
You're gonna give me. I'm gonna take Real Deal.
All right, and they take Carter.
Wait. You're setting up.
Hey, Parker, did you ask them if they'd be on your team?
If he won, I'm saying.
Parker said he tired of asking. Yo, this shit is pause.
Nigga said I'm taking niggas. Pause.
No, I'm saying that if you want to play on Team Parker, actually you want to play on Team Parker.
Yeah, don't man. Hey, Parker, we doing this shit for the love, man. I told you.
I'll be in Team Parker.
I'm put the back down with everybody. If I win,
I don't know about this AP character. He kind of scared. He's from Harlem, though, right?
Oh shit.
Hey, yo, Rain.
I think he was with Jim Jones, but they got ran out the basketball court.
We can boot up the front of the 13th tonight if you want.
I'm that nigga like Max B, my nigga.
You know, there's not enough.
Okay, all right, make sure.
We'll figure it out.
All right. I just text Blue. I mean, let me tell.
She just put in the Discord. He has to wait.
Cause you being.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
Is she in the middle of a match? So one more Parker.
Yeah, he was just in my party for mad long talking about how he can't get on.
Catch up.
So I don't know much about this shit.
I gotta stop it, Steph.
Oh man,
I'm gonna just go with a quick play, man.
It's the same thing, bro.
You running for females?
Hey, I bet on Blue. You know, just I'm doing it for the.
Nigga said I'm doing it for the culture.
Hold on now. Hold up. Now, I'm not paying both of y'all motherfuckers.
No, you playing Blue. I got
what I'm saying. I'm not.
Oh, they trying to jump you, Parker? They trying to jump you.
That's what I'm saying. So y'all.
Damn, they trying to jump you.
What are you talking about? Who playing? Who trying to jump you, Parker?
Y'all try to jump and y'all try to do 2v1, nigga.
No, you playing Blue. I got 20 on Blue.
I'm saying I'm not paying both of y'all though. It'll be.
Yeah, I'm betting. I got the money up, nigga.
Okay, all right, there we go.
I will put 20 on Parker, but he talk to me.
That nigga say my account ain't set up. That nigga say my account ain't set up like that.
Parker play with his dick. That's what I'm saying.
Damn. Nah, he ain't never the bitch with titties. Yo, come on, man. That nigga be tripping.
I don't fuck with a bitch with titties. I fuck with a bitch with a dick.
Oh shit!
Oh man.
Come on, he doing too much.
Who's on the team, bro?
None of your business. What's up, baby girl?
Hey, yo, it's real. It's me.
What's going on, baby girl? Yeah, I don't know. Hope it's legit. Hope with them motherfucking bots, man. I'm just motherfucking playing.
Me, Parker, who?
Shit just started ringing for me, man.
I keep getting kicked for the game.
That's bet. We can do it. That's bet.
Yeah,
is that Carter?
Carter in here.
Oh, I ain't hear from Carter since I sacrificed him in that Madden game.
I took
him to the Lord.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna get right in there, man. I'm gonna stomp you the fuck out. You ain't gonna like it.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hear your mouth about this Madden shit. I don't even play that shit.
Hey, I lived up to the hype. I dominated 2 of these niggas.
You need to play Baron, bro.
I put the 60 piece on Trey head.
But Trey don't really play, man, so you can't really play.
Yes, he do.
Think like that, nigga. If you want to work in the comp, nigga, you got to own both consoles, nigga. You missing money.
Man, 21 got crossplay.
I mean, don't
take any challenges you throw at me.
Everybody I know that play Madden, put this shit on the box, bro. I'm keeping that bitch all the way. Yeah, I'm roasting. I don't even think 2K gonna have crossplay, man. These janky ass.
They might do it though, right?
Nah.
Sony has the largest 2K community though, so just
everybody should pull up on that Star Wars next week. It's gonna be free on PlayStation.
Niggas got that shit free already on EA Access.
Okay, I got a match. I'm gonna see how this
goes. Rain booting up the Friday the 13th tonight.
I made one fucking foul shot.
Oh my god, this is fucking.
I'm tripping.
Anybody want to boot up with him?
Oh, no, what?
Staff is another sniper.
Hey, Parker.
Nah, I got one better than that, I think.
I'm eating unhealthy, coach. I just got a Philly cheesesteak.
You said you want to see this Philly cheese.
Let's go to that store. Let's go to that store and get some resources.
No, I'm letting my coach down by eating bad.
Yeah, and we know what's going on. What's going on in your business? Everything cool?
Fries.
You got some cameras right now. You got Parker.
I'm gonna gas mask.
So I never seen the
cluster strike.
plays. You say you're a point guard?
Yeah, you can play.
I don't. Okay, all right. So
On me.
Bob, AP. You know, AP is the gunner. So you get out of line, we shoot you in kneecaps, nigga. We gonna hang you up on a clothesline with the Jordans in the ass.
Hey, you talking about shoot motherfuckers already, bro. Goddamn.
Alright, I'm gonna just play this Gears on Xbox.
Yeah. Don't say he gonna play with this stuff again.
I down one of them, but his partner can't.
Man is the worst partner to have in world, man.
Man, stop lying.
He'll let you down when you need.
Yeah, nobody who actually still be playing Gears heavy like that, yo.
We gonna hop back on start off.
Blue and Jesus.
Oh my god.
So you about to meet him pretty soon.
Hey, what if Parker win though?
Probably will. Parker can play. Act like him, son.
Parker got the toughest
Put me back,
She
play that shit all day. That's all she play.
Oh yeah, man. Parker ain't bad.
Parker can't play.
I guess they ain't great.
And now you listen, you sleeping.
Let's put the juice on this nigga's back.
Hey, Parker, yo, listen. Yo, don't worry about it. Listen, we got you.
I had to turn AP down. That shit. You get real.
Alright.
We just got music video like
we get Trey Team the fuck out of there. That's all I.
I'm about to make.
Get this motherfucker.
You say
somebody, like I said, somebody see Yo Dega clothesline this motherfucker.
What, nigga?
Somebody gotta put that work in, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be on Team Parker and shit. You know what I mean? But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna blow up that bodega.
For your
Yo, run ahead.
For your nigga.
I'll pour that squirrel milk in your head, nigga.
Hey yo, this nigga Parker low key got some bars right there, huh?
They be spitting shit all the time, nigga.
This thing gonna blow up your bodega. This gets to your nigga.
He told King, you gotta get drunk and fuck skunks.
Yeah, Paul.
Damn, they say Parker breastfeed himself. Damn.
Oh shit. Oh.
I said that's where you get all that squirrel.
I know motherfuckers for the chat never pull up in that 2K. They always capping from the sideline.
Hey, Park, you supposed to have pulled up in Madden. What you
saying? You be out there scouting, nigga.
Man, I'll be out there playing. Nigga. Like I said, I said you come down the lane. I'm clotheslining.
Hey, Carl,
you ain't doing shit with your big ass soft ass character, nigga.
I'm powerbombing your ass for the
Who put the battery in your back today, nigga?
Oh shit.
They didn't put it in his back. They put that battery in his ass.
No, damn, this nigga, man.
I can't even put a shot, dude.
They put a car battery in his shit.
Car full of bitches. Well, they ain't even they popped.
Oh, hey, the bitch, AP.
Yo, had the jump cables up his nipples and shit. Hey, Carl.
Oh my god.
I don't know shit about this gas, but this shit is different. Alright, let's see how this
shit
I said it's different. I don't know what people. I mean, you're a sick fuck bastard.
Hey, Rain, watch me. I gotta do something. Give me like 2 seconds.
Alright. That pass ass Parks is still. Pass ass Parks is still praying. You said, fuck you.
Fuck you, nigga.
Back up. Okay. Oh, he's down me.
Remember that day he was like this? I'm hungry, Z.
Yo, Vine, you sleep on a couch and shit, nigga, with 8 other motherfuckers.
Oh, shit. 8 niggas on the couch is a big ass couch.
Yo said, I'm hungry, Z.
Bro, Z.
Yes.
Did you reveal the bracket yet or what?
I told him we was on the same team, bro.
What's up?
I told him we was on the same team, man. I don't know what's going on.
Hey, Teddy, who's been talking
wait, so who changed the team? What the hell don't change?
Hey, Teddy, man, was breaking your legs earlier, bro.
What did he say?
No, what
shit about that on your back?
Parker was talking shit. He said he's gonna get you the fuck up out of there and come tournament.
I've been told him that, like I said.
Alright. So here we go. I believe I got the final draft for the team.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
Give me a draft. Another draft?
Damn.
This is the final draft, bro. This is the final one. There will be nothing else. All right, shoot. I just.
Oh, we both without.
Damn.
Okay.
Parker said he should have did you like the white boy should have.
It will be. It will be AP the shooter.
AP on Parker team.
You get
No, not exactly, brother.
Yeah, AP on Parker team, man. Come on, man. That nigga tripping.
No.
Man,
Me and AP already went to an agreement. So I agreed this. He already signed my contract,
Come on, man.
Parker. So there you go. So also it will be Real Deal.
Oh shit!
Oh no, he got poached too.
Myself. What? NYT Thug and NYT Music.
Oh
my God.
What other team, man? Hold up, man. What's the other team?
That is the final.
So you just picked him of your own volition.
You know submission was last week. I didn't get this shit to the man that's playing for this shit, man. Hold on.
Man,
I already put in my final. I already put in the submission for that.
No, hold on. I done had this shit to the man himself. Hold on.
Hold on.
Yeah, hold up, man.
I was going through the final draft. Matter of fact.
No, hold up, man.
What the fuck?
No, ain't no damn tripping. Ain't no damn tripping.
You done gave me, hold up.
You didn't even say who the hell was going to be on your squad to begin with.
Okay,
I already publicly asked Real Deal to be on our team, and he accepted.
Telling Crips some blood.
We taking your players, Nick.
Everybody was here.
Yeah,
I said, "Fuck, you play on Teddy Pink's team last night, though. You remember?
Oh,
wait a minute. Okay.
well, you didn't say that.
You remember that we played with him last night with Z and stomped us out in the scrimmage?
They start two.
Oh no! Hey, what's up, Warhammer? I see you got that in Amazon Prime, big fella. And put that to get used.
Dude, so we gotta find out. Okay, teams, the bracket.
Hold up, man. Hold up.
Like I said, man, I might put a special. I got a hit out on Teddy. Whoever take this motherfucker the fuck out, get him the fuck out of here.
Damn. What's going on here, Parker? What
Yo.
you got against me?
Hey, Trey Mac, where you at, Trey Mac?
You know, it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
So,
disclaimer.
Oh my God! You were in the party this whole time.
yeah, I guess.
Imagine. I knew that some bitch was dirty.
Hey, wait,
What I'm on?
Blue. It's a way that I can feel, right? They got a
Wednesday, maybe.
They got a podcast of me, right?
What?
They're doing 1v1, right? Do they have I forgot, they got a podcast of you or something,
They got
right?
a spectator mode on
Yeah.
that y'all can see.
Yeah, there's a spectator mode.
All right,
So, wait. First of all, somebody explain to me why Parker, first of all, came into my party at 8:05 talking about, I need to wait until 9 p.m. I need to wait until 9 because I gotta. No, Parker, I'm fucking sick of your shit. I'm so, like, I don't even feel like. Listen. This should be considered a forfeit.
But I guess we're scared of Z, right?
Yo.
Not the open back door or whatever.
Parker.
Disrespect anybody else.
Parker, let me tell you something. You're not smarter than me.
Oh shit.
You're not gonna like try and do some like manipulation shit here.
I'm the one that came in just going, I want to sponsor $50 match.
All I know is I was told yesterday, last night, I was told to be on here at 8 p.m. Yo, Parker.
Oh shit.
I'm so sick of you.
Hey, Parker, is you ready?
I'm born ready, nigga.
Oh shit.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, hold on. 1 second. I'm gonna change this thing right here to Gears 5. Hold on 1 second.
Hey, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Come on,
You know what I'm saying? Come on.
What happened to you?
Nigga, man.
Blue versus
My fault.
Mr. Parker.
The nigga
The
came
chosen
out real
one.
quick.
I see.
The chosen one versus Blue.
The chosen one by
Yeah.
who?
That's right.
Most high.
Who would ever?
The most high.
Who would ever choose this
The
his
most high.
grandmother?
Shit, man.
All you gotta do is bring your ass, Blue. That's all you
Damn.
gotta do. Going down.
I'm upset because you decided to talk shit for half an hour. Why? Because you were trying to gas yourself up? Like,
hold on, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun tonight.
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna switch this to a Gears 5 match. Stay right here where you at. I'm gonna make a fresh stream for this right here. It's going the fuck down.
All hell is about to break loose, everybody.
Wait, hold on 1 second.
So it's gonna be a shotgun battle. You know what I'm saying? That's
I
right.
mean, shit, 9 times out of 10, that's all Gears is a fucking Nasher party.
You get those Lancer dudes, though. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, where you were?
I haven't got on this fucking game. So goddamn.
Let me see, home.
After this, I probably
Nigga, nobody play that shit no more.
Let me go ahead. Let me see what Gears 5 at.
let me see where Gears 5.
No, I got on my dash. I got them games on my SSD. Let's see. Y'all about to bring y'all about hey, hold on, y'all about to put I'm about to get my Gears leagues back.
All I know is time is ticking. I have a date later. I'm not about
bullshit, Parker.
What about social distancing?
Like, I don't know. I have a social life. This man over here talking about, oh yeah, we can wait.
Overwatch later with the girl.
No, everybody's not like you, Parker. Some people have friends.
Hey, Parker, you disrespectful, bro.
She said she get booty. Oh shit.
I'm what you said about yeah, I am gonna play Overwatch later.
Yeah, I know. Come on now.
Yeah. But like, you know, don't be mad because I got friends and you don't.
I got friends.
I mean, that's what it was, right? That's why you got upset because I wasn't gonna wait for you for 2 fucking hours.
What? How is? Come on now. You doing over dramatic right now.
Hey, supposedly they got a new mode or something.
On Gears?
It's called Gears 5 Operation 3. I guess whatever.
They got a free for all on there too, see?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I told them they've been on fucking.
Yeah,
I'm updating my shit right now. Yo, you know I've been on my grind. I haven't even played Gears yet. I mean, Mortal Kombat yet.
Like, yo, why they just now giving me my goddamn achievement for goddamn beating the game? You gotta be fucking kidding me.
You have to start the game to get the achievements. That's why.
8 minutes.
When's the last time you actually started the game up?
Day one.
Down.
I beat the game. I beat the game literally the first week it came out.
Oh yeah, they had a whole thing with achievements though, a whole like bug going on. So
it don't make no damn sense. I literally had to wait what? Well, how long has it been? What, about 8 months? 8, 9 months?
Here's your achievement. Here you go.
Oh, okay.
They were like,
we
you can
have a thriller
in Manila.
Are you typing with one finger?
The Rumble.
Oh shit! I learned typing in high school.
That's how you type, right? With one finger.
I don't know.
Parker about to get to the point to where he about to be like, no mas. This about to be Roberto Duran versus goddamn Sugar. Goddamn Parker.
I'm gonna go and send it to Jesus.
That nigga said I'm gonna die on my cross. Oh shit!
That joke gonna get hit. He gonna get his ass whooped so bad he gonna fucking look at the ref and be like, no mas, no more.
Who's Jesus?
Oh shit!
Fuck down.
Oh shit!
Damn, Parker, shit, yo.
Ooh, Jesus, bro.
Parker, you said you're gonna. Are you talking about like Jesus Christ?
Yeah.
Hey, buy a gas mask, Steph.
Oh, you have a friend named Jesus?
Yeah, let me get 500 B so I can get a. You got a self revive?
No. Do you want that?
Yeah, let me give me 500 so I can get a self revive. So in case one of us go down.
Drop it down low for me.
Yo, this nigga's bugging. Pause.
Wow, this nigga's wow.
That's that London shit, bro. Keep that shit across the border, bro.
What'd you say?
Nigga, you ain't catch it? Damn.
Nah, I wasn't. Right in front of us, right in front of us.
Were you supposed to have this shit set up before I got in here? Like, how much time y'all had already?
Well, we didn't know whether the match was still on. I mean, Parker came up in here like everything was all hunky fucking dory.
They're running. They're good.
Y'all staying in the same room? Y'all stepping around? How y'all doing this?
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
All right, no problem.
All right.
Yo,
so how many rounds?
I don't know.
She is about to dog walk your ass, bro. Please don't.
Okay, who's gonna send out the invites? I'm gonna go on spectator mode.
Yeah, I'm about to say send out the invites because I want to see this shit.
Baby.
I don't know.
Oh hell, she calling T-Vo to come watch this shit too.
She calling all spectators and shit. Oh shit.
She's sitting there. Hey T-Vo,
Can you come? Can you what is this?
Yo, hey Parker, she about to get a back rub.
Oh my god, you
dog walking,
tweeted,
bro.
Damn, bro, she about to get her husband to set up the match. All she got to do is just come up here and whoop your ass.
Oh, you missed it. It was saying,
Parker, you better not lose, bro. You already know this bitch gonna come on YouTube. You already know this shit gonna come on YouTube.
But
Oh,
they
you
don't
talking
know
hella shit about
YouTube anyway.
TiVo. He said TiVo don't play no games.
¿Sabes?
No, he
Porque
play
si
games.
no,
He play
eso va a
What is you,
pasar.
black Italian motherfucker? TiVo.
Okay.
No, he's Spanish.
Who, Parker?
No, not Parker.
Oh,
TiVo. Parker black. He said, I'm talking about
Nah, he look black. He got black. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on.
Parker, what the hell are you talking about? Who got black what? All right, but let me round you doing. What you doing? What you doing? What you doing? TDM or 1v1? How did you go?
It's a superstore, brother. You might want to run in there.
We should do TDM or execution.
Just a 1v1.
Yeah.
God damn.
Execution.
Oh, Parker, you about to get your ass whooped.
I mean, yeah, but it's Parker. I was gonna give
Hold on,
him
time
like
out. What's execution? Because I'm new to these whole game modes.
execution is you gotta actually like blow him up or
Oh, you legit gotta
kill them, not just down them.
Oh, damn, Parker.
But-
She trying to embarrass your ass then.
I was just
they good.
She trying to embarrass you then.
What,
Is that the case?
Oh.
Typically execution is what 1v1s are, but it's I'm just trying to be nice.
What map?
Thank you.
What map? What map you doing?
It don't even matter what map. It sounds like she about to just come up in here, wreck shop, and leave.
There, she gonna clap.
Thank you.
Let me see.
Hey, yo, Parker, she about to do the heel toe in your face, bro.
Hey, yo, are we taking up side bets? I got 20 on blue. Is anybody betting on Parker?
Hell no.
Imagine
I ain't taking. No, hell no. I bet.
Imagine everybody lose their money.
Years I'll put a bet, but
fuck that.
You don't trust her.
I ain't betting on this one. I ain't betting on this one.
Imagine like,
See, look.
I lost all your money.
See, this nigga Z instigates shit so much, you don't know whether to believe this nigga or not.
No, hell no. You want to roll one more, the regular?
No, whatever you want to do, man.
I mean, I'm not betting on this.
Nah, I see Parker, man. He good with the shotgun like Neethles.
You can handle that shotgun.
Oh, shit.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
B2J, shout out for the follow. We about to make it happen. Here we go, Parker dog shit that shooters. Nah, man. It's going to fuck down.
Oh my god, he updating the game.
No, I'm on just shit on 94%.
You're updating the game. I'm
Hey, yo, did they
9
update the UI
megabytes per
again?
second shit is
You
V.
knew since yesterday
Hey, yo.
we were gonna do this, and you haven't
Fuck
updated
is
the
9
game.
megabytes per second?
Hey, yo, did they update the little
I don't know. Let's
It's taking forever to download.
All right.
That nigga Parker got
What's
his
that done?
Xbox sitting on top of his router right now. So
He has it on a trash can. What do you mean?
Damn.
Shit.
Damn. God damn, Parker. Like, God fucking.
Where'd he go? I thought he was gonna be talking more shit. Are you? What are you doing?
I'm still waiting for the match.
Concentrating, bro.
He's.
He's getting his web
Yo,
bounce
hey,
right.
yo, listen.
Hey,
When that
thank
nigga
you for following Cyborg.
when that nigga goes 0 dark 30, he concentrated.
He's
He
constant.
getting his web bounce ready, bro.
Damn, so it's serious? Okay.
Yeah,
Serious.
man.
I thought.
No love lows.
Oh, hold up. I'm trying to pull up your thing, bro.
I don't even know what maps they got in get. I don't know. Fuck
God
that.
damn.
Oh
God,
my
you
God.
know the match.
You want to some bet on Parker, man?
Why
I don't know why he did this.
I mean, I haven't played it forever, but
He trying to take
You
everybody
lying,
money.
dude. We play shit all the time.
Shit.
Hey, yo, she about to dog walk you, Parker. She said she ain't playing forever.
Well, I'm going with my shield.
Yo,
on
Z
my back.
ain't shit. So Parker
I'm going out with my
just
shield
really
on my back. Fuck.
He let us.
That's like when
Parker
Jordan came
literally
back
let
with
us
the
know that he don't
4-5,
play
nigga.
Gears. Period.
Parker played. I met Parker on Gears.
Parker, it's not too late to say.
It
never
ain't
mind.
too late. No,
You
Parker
met
ain't going
Parker
out
on
like
Gears.
that.
We could just invite
you
a bunch
can
of
back
people.
out.
No,
Yeah.
You can back
Parker
out.
got God on his side.
Man,
Fuck. All right. How about this?
He said he's gonna
How
play and
about
have some
this,
bombs
right?
up
Check
on
this out, right?
Check
How about
it out.
all the free
Hey,
throws?
y'all got the
Check it out
game
all the
ready or
free
what?
Hey, no,
No.
hey, Parker,
This
you
nigga Z
got
2 megabyte per second connection. We waiting.
Downloading this shit with his fucking.
Oh, my
slow
game's
ass-
already downloaded.
Why?
What are you talking about?
Why put
I'm not
it up,
talking
hold it
about
down?
Wait, hold up. Hey, Parker, I don't mind the free fall shit, but you gotta we made it a gentleman's bet You versus Blue.
What?
Yeah.
A legit.
A generous bet.
All right, so you versus Blue. After that, we can do whatever.
Okay, I'm waiting. I'm ready.
My shit be done in 1 minute and 27 seconds.
No shit.
My shit be done in 1 minute and 27 seconds.
Yeah, I'll play gears with them if they gonna play gears. I
Z
ain't
said
playing.
a legit bet.
I can't find your channel, Blue.
I mean, it's X Blue.
I'm in the wrong searching games. That's why I don't want to work this game.
Just like click my name right there.
All right, listen, man. I'm gonna see how this go, man.
You ready?
Blue,
On
I'm
your-
putting a
in your
hole in your chest, Blue.
You
Let
know
you know
that
that
ain't you.
shit now.
What the fuck? Oh my god. You're gonna be real embarrassed if you lose. I'm just gonna say.
Hold on, wait.
All right, do me a
I
favor.
won't be
All
embarrassed.
right, do me a favor. Take something on my chat now, Blue. Take something.
Hold on.
Y'all-
Y'all in the lobby right now?
I can see it. Let's set up.
I'm still trying to navigate all this shit. To be honest.
Do you see these messages? Is this enough?
Gears is dead. You know what I'm saying?
Should been dead.
Oh, you
Been
said
dead.
dead. Yeah.
Should been dead.
Do this. All right, well, fuck it. Yeah.
Only niggas that play that shit, the hardcore niggas.
Let me go to the display.
I was one of them.
Yeah,
I
all right,
stopped
send
doing that shit.
the I'm gonna watch some blue screen. Send up the send the invites up, Blue.
I guess it's gonna be delayed as fuck. Now,
Oh, but that's not okay.
How about
I'm just saying, let's shit at 90.
How you make Twitch broadcast in real time though? Like, where's no like? I guess.
Nick, you got it?
I don't think you can. That's only
Send me
mix
the
up.
invite so I can watch this shit live. I ain't watching no on demand shit. Nah, I'm about to watch this motherfucker live.
What's that, Blue? Let me see something. A step, all right. A step.
Yeah, man. Okay.
It's set.
Like I said, man, I don't duck no smoke. You know what I'm saying?
My G.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Or what's this?
Parker, now's not the time to be taking no L's, bro. You got that tournament coming up next week. I would
like
hate
I
for you
said,
to
man,
have your-
I got
would
a
hate
bounty
for you to have your
on Trey's
work.
team. A bounty.
Gotta get that
It
confidence
depends who
up.
want to collect it.
This nigga Z fucking connection slow as hell.
It
That's
is.
Microsoft shit. I got 300 up, 300 down, nigga. Ain't my shit.
10 megabytes per second.
That's
What the
not
hell?
Microsoft, boo boo.
Okay,
It's not like
You probably got
PlayStation,
mad
boo
shit
boo.
on because you streaming and all that. I don't know.
Whoa, but PlayStation haven't been having no problems of they shit going down.
Yeah, no,
Every
but
goddamn
PlayStation downloads games slower than
Mad
your
slow.
connection.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
okay.
It's decent.
Xbox doesn't
I
do
can
that.
attest
got the
to that
bullshit
shit.
update thing because that's because the hell the
Okay,
only reason why
bro,
they do
I see
it like that is
it.
because
All
they
right,
don't
there you
want
go.
you to
Okay,
I had
have to
changed now.
Let me get up here, man.
There you
Ooh, I
go.
made people angry when I said that.
All right, here we go.
People got a little face.
Emotional.
Ooh, I forgot that does it
Okay.
here.
I don't know what the fuck these maps.
I've been in the real world for too long, people.
Arcade. I don't know.
Come back.
Those are right here.
Listen, you haven't been here in how long? Like, don't question it. Just go with it.
Oh shit.
What the fuck is
It's
this?
fine.
said
I'm
take
gonna
this
fix
shit
it.
laying
Don't worry.
She said take
DJ,
this
this
shit
shit
laying
laying on
down.
your
Hey,
stomach.
oh yeah. By the way, right? Check this out, Z.
Take it laying on your stomach, boy. God
This nigga
damn. She already
take
calling you a bottom bump, motherfucker, bro.
Oh my god, you guys are the worst instigators.
Hell,
take
she
it
over
on
here
your
like, what's my
stomach,
name?
nigga.
What's my name? What's my name, little bitch?
I
God.
know it's
You can play
fine.
it next,
It's
Trey.
been
How
over
about
for
that?
me, bro.
Huh?
You can play it next.
Hey,
Oh, you
cuz.
challenging?
Hold on,
Challenging
boy.
everybody. This
Hold on,
Oh
Parker.
my
Hold on,
God.
Parker. This
This
ain't
nigga
between
got
me and
lights in
you.
his will. What
This
the
ain't between
fuck?
me and
Well,
you.
we ain't gonna be the sideline talkers now.
Oh shit.
If you
Oh,
gonna
yo, you worried about sideline
Battery in
talkers?
this
Hey,
bag.
don't.
Oh shit.
Hey, Parker.
No.
Hey, as far as I'm concerned, you better turn that tone down with me, boy. All right?
play it next.
You better
then.
turn the
I
tone
can't-
down with me,
Are you
son.
scared? You in the military. You're not scared, are you?
Parker. This
Parker
is a
talks
fight
the
between you and
most.
her.
Hey,
You
Beast.
are just trying to take the attention off
Make
your
sure,
sorry ass.
make
No,
sure
we
the
do
game
all
closed.
this talking.
Huh?
Make sure the game closed. You ain't got no games open.
Oh, my 2K. Oh,
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to tell him. He probably got mad shit open.
that's cool.
That countdown start. Parker's like, oh god, no, wait. Wait, are other people gonna be in here to spectate?
Yes.
Parker, can you invite them? Because I don't, or just anybody add me? Because I don't.
You
This
asked
is like-
Parker to do way too much. You know you got the mental fortitude for that.
Okay, so you,
That nigga's so D, bro.
so y'all add me, and then I'll invite you.
Nigga stupid.
It's the same. Everything's the same. Everything's the same.
Oh wait, so this exclude rendezvous?
Yep.
When you think,
Easy
when
to
you think
find.
of Parker, think of Solomon Grundy.
Okay,
Got the blue national.
Hey, bro, Parker.
You say you want
What?
You say you wanted to spectate, right?
Whooping Noah's ass, bro.
Well, Z can't open the game. So.
This nigga's on 99.2.
What's going on here? That's fucking dumb. My speed just kicked back then. Hold up, man. That was that iRock Z with no brakes on it. Hold up. My shit was at 300. Yeah.
Gotta bring up that Shiki.
Ben, haven't been seeking the jock strap. I don't know what the fuck going on.
I invited you to the game. You can just stream it from there.
Shit.
I think I got it.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this fucking
You got John Game, Black Star.
This shit's crazy.
Oh yeah, Parker. I'm in the lobby now. I'm about to watch you get your ass beat.
Beat. I want Parker challenge people games.
Hey, no, we gotta make those brackets.
No, when you gonna play some games, you know what you're gonna bitch.
Really, this shit,
Hey,
man.
I gotta be like, I ain't never call you out of your name. I ain't never called you out of your name.
Talking about.
This nigga got killer this for a second.
Yeah, I know. Most people don't know how to spell rendezvous. It's cool though. It's not English technically. It's French.
Hey, Parker, get your punk ass in this lobby, bro.
Wait, Parker, you left?
No, I'm still here.
It says, I see 9.
It says slot open. Why are you in spectate mode?
Hey, Blue.
That shit
Hey,
does.
Blue. Hey, Parker thought your name was Rendez Fuez.
My shit done.
Okay,
My
I'm
shit
out
done.
spectate mode yet?
Hey, yo, this shit.
My shit
Alright,
done.
like a motherfucker.
My shit done. My shit done. My shit done.
Good Blue, I'm out the spectate mode yet?
You have to go to the slot, like
Oh, okay.
slot, and then you hit it.
Alright, hold up.
Like the slide at the bottom or the top?
Alright,
The bottom. You're not gonna be on my team.
Hey,
You're
bro,
not on
why-
my team.
Okay.
Hey, Blue, why you do that, yo? That's funny as hell, yo.
This nigga don't even operate the mission.
You want to precog? We can switch.
It don't matter.
Somebody send me an invite.
Okay,
I
I'm
got you.
on right now.
Yo, Parker, don't be a big ass character, bro. Pick a shorty.
Why?
Who else trying to watch this shit? I watch it on Twitch.
Man, bro, that shit is a whole delay, man. You better go watch that motherfucker on the game live.
So, Z, I gotta take if I lose, I gotta take $20 in cash app.
No, I want them bits, bro. No, I want it.
I wanted it.
You say if you
Hell
lose.
no,
I mean,
Parker,
we do
disappear.
lose, nigga. Cause you ain't got no chance in hell.
He could win. He could win. No,
Hell
I
no,
think-
Parker. Disappear on all
Like
of
the
us,
over
Parker.
under is
How
under
old is Parker?
goddamn 10,000.
40.
Parker,
40.
how old are you?
He's 39.
He's 40. What?
44.
That nigga 57.
24.
He's 57.
Yeah, that nigga been 44 for 44
That
years.
nigga's 67 years old.
No, that nigga been 44 years.
I mean, you were talking about eating oatmeal and like, you know.
And Parker got a button that says "I survived coronavirus 2020."
Yo, that's too loud, bro. Come on, man. Nigga, look at the white sheet on him.
I mean, that sure is.
Nigga said, I can see your Parker. You was dead? You was dead, Parker? Nigga said, I think so.
Yo,
I woke up, there was a defibrillator next to me, but they ain't know how to use it.
I didn't say it.
That nigga Parker said he died.
That nigga Parker said they ain't pull the plastic.
Hey, yo.
Funny guy, bro.
What's going on here?
yeah, it started. I can join in, right? Yes, it started. My shit just. Oh, yes.
You
my shit
in here?
done.
You're not in here? What?
We watching your stream on his stream. What the fuck?
Oh,
Yeah, my shit say finishing
that's
up.
weird.
But it's cool.
Nigga,
You sent me the invite. I'm coming. So this shit, I guess it downloaded, but now I got it.
Yo, Parker, you saw your selfie? I posted it on Discord.
And you vote for the most popular.
Myself? Oh,
Bobby
I ain't
talks
checking
about some
Discord
hidden
yet.
gems in my team,
Oh shit.
and we have your top plays.
That look like Parker.
Hey, you gotta fuck with me. Like I said, man, I destroyed Corona.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I got Parker.
I beat that shit. I beat it. I beat Corona.
Right? You've been talking shit for an hour.
bro. That's a fact.
Fuck. I have people to fucking see at 10. I mean, that's the one. Oh shit! I forgot to take off bots.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ain't she on PC?
Oh, the
Oh, wait. She's on PC.
I forgot to take off. Yeah, but I'm playing with controller.
So look at our
My
settings tonight.
Xbox. My Xbox. Oh fuck! I fucked it up.
How many frames per second you playing though?
My Xbox died, everybody.
They are fun to watch.
Oh,
Thank
shit, the
you,
fix
David.
is in.
We are toward the end of the season. Some players
She's probably playing 100 frames.
come alive.
Yeah,
They can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
All you need is 15 frames. Good job done.
No, Parker's playing on PC too.
No.
The season's end.
Well, I think it starts first with mindset, Kevin. Staying ready, which means you have to be diligent about
I told you you can do it.
what'd you do this time? If you're not getting the reps in game, stay even keeled
I'm gonna bring Gridlock back there. This type of
high or
shit.
too
Well, check
low.
out.
Keep that professional perspective.
Sorry,
I'm a pro. I'm doing what I've always dreamed of doing. I'm getting paid well to do it, and I'm going to focus on
How many
getting
rounds?
better each day.
I think there's 3.
Here's the starting group for the
Yeah, this is
Indiana
3 though.
Alright, but not the
No, you should do 5 rounds, but do the best of 3, so he gets a second chance.
Alright, 5 minutes per round.
At the power forward position.
Thank you for the follow.
Middleton and Giannis are the full
How
agenda.
the fuck?
Bledsoe is out
Okay,
there with
weapons.
buckets. And
I mean,
it's
we don't
Fernando
use them
in at the
weapons,
center,
but it's
filling
cool.
out the middle.
Come on, Parker.
Shotguns
Hold
only,
it down.
man.
Shotguns
Yeah,
only, yeah.
shotguns. It's fine.
No
Just
good on
use
the
your own
second free throw.
shotgun.
Where you get that?
Hold it down,
Bledsoe isn't a
where you get that
20-point per game
from?
scorer like he was in Phoenix. You could
Streamlabs
argue
or that's
that he's a more effective player
Yeah.
since coming to Milwaukee.
No,
His efficiency is at a
Stream
career high
Elements.
level.
Brogdon kicks to
That's
Oladipo.
how I make it work.
Nah.
Hold on.
What up,
Center
gang?
inside.
I like how everybody comes out
Here's
to watch
Simpson.
this son of a
That
bitch.
ball. Nice speed that time
go.
from Turner.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself
Alright.
that wide open.
Well, this early, they should
how
be
this map
showing a
go.
lot more energy
fuck
on
this
defense.
is, but,
It's
fuck.
not there.
Antetokounmpo,
Let me
no good.
put my scarf on. So.
And for Bledsoe in the
I could get
Bucks,
nice and
he's
cozy.
been a great fit, Clark, as a third option on the team.
Yeah, I
This
agree,
AC
guys,
is
because it
fucking
really
crazy.
comes down to recognizing the right spot and right role
Okay,
for you
right.
with your
Oh,
team.
Blue World.
Bledsoe himself recognizes that.
What's
He
the old
says
gas
he's the
format?
happiest
Yo, go straight
he's
down the
ever
middle, yo.
been Since
This
coming to
guy,
Milwaukee.
hold up. I had to pause my music because this guy.
Yep, right there.
They get it again. Here's Fernando. Bledsoe outside. 6 to shoot.
Oh, man.
Milwaukee needs to get off the shot
hell
here.
no.
Offensive
Hell
rebound.
no.
And to
Yeah, I'm off
Kumbo.
this.
Goes up again.
All that hype for this dumb
Over
shit.
to the
I'm
wing. The 19-foot shot.
Parker, just quit now while you're ahead, bro. That
Trying to
doesn't
get going here.
No,
That's
you still gotta look down at the
for the
controller
first
when
5 minutes.
Hell no, but he just walked like he didn't even know. Nah, hell no. Come
Good
on,
shot
man.
selection there from
This
Oladipo.
was-
Part of what
Yo,
makes
Blue,
him
play, you gotta play
efficient on
blind or
offense.
something. Blindfolded.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn
Come on,
around.
coming down.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Come on, Parker.
your ass
Better
out
than
here,
Blue.
Blue.
Walking. Give me a
Provides
wall
a good
bounce,
amount of
something.
offense for the team,
I'll go
averaging
over here,
around
hit him with
11 and a
the
half
straight.
points a game.
Oh, hell no.
And Warren,
Oh,
here we
hell
go. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks.
Nah,
They
bro.
wasted no time settling into
Nah,
their
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean,
nah,
really
no
making
second
the
chance, bro.
most of their
One game good enough.
To end the
Parker,
run.
you embarrassed.
And the
I'm
slam dunk
embarrassed.
by Antetokounmpo.
Why the fuck would you play in this game? You ain't play this shit.
To watch Antetokounmpo rise up from
All
the
right.
I mean,
I'm gonna let.
it's really
Listen, Parker.
quite easy for him.
It's okay. Come here. I
Now,
got the
here's
pistol.
Brogdon.
No,
He's coming off a 10-point game against San Antonio.
I have the pistol.
Hey, bro, hey, you know, the shot John Cox here takes like half the
goes
screen
in.
up. And Parker still
Brogdon's
misses.
got 3 assists now in this one. Bucks trail by 8.
This nigga is walking around, bro. Hard aiming.
Giannis
She had a toenail clip in her hand.
against Miami, he was really
Throws
on
the
his
shotgun,
game.
bro. You gotta get closer than that.
Oh, you can't
The
aim,
pass to
bro.
Buckets.
I just hit her.
Parker.
You ain't hear shit. Oh, yeah, you got full red.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. He's the new
you in the game,
They tell a great
This shit
story.
reminds me
Take a
of
look at the
Seven.
Suns.
I used to try to
They're
play on
gaining on
console.
some of the teams above them.
It was
Trying
cheating
hard
like
to
this.
crack into that top
Yeah, I
five.
Showing
I ain't
a
that.
lot more
Y'all
confidence
niggas ain't shit.
than we saw earlier. And this is the time of
Y'all
year.
treating this nigga like a 5-year-old.
Here's Sampson.
That's crazy. Her battery died out of control.
Yo,
Oladipo outside.
Yo, controller plugged in?
And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And not allowing the shooter
back there.
even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys,
This
that's
nigga went put a new
exactly
double
the kind
A's
of
in. He ready.
high-impact defense they want to see out there.
Now here's Bledsoe.
Come on, Parker. Nah, this is nah. Come on, man.
There's buckets.
Jesus.
You know, I think the effort on defense there had everything to do with why he missed that shot.
You got
Well
one?
done.
That's his first personal foul.
Nah, bro, y'all niggas ain't right, bro. Y'all not right, bro.
She brought a knife to a gunfight and still won. God damn.
Parker, why you do this though? Like, it's cool.
Y'all not right.
All right, so who's gonna join after this?
Man, this shit look kind of ugly, man.
Okay, all right. Come on.
All right. Get her, Parker. Pretty Pat Parker. You got her on the rope. There you go.
There you go, Rain. There you go, Rain. Trying to get my shit right.
No, man.
Damn.
Oh, you gotta sell your PC if you lose.
By half price.
Oh, come on. Okay, she did 100. She did one shot.